Welcome to another edition of the Three Dudes Podcast.
Hi.
Plus one.
Yeah.
My lovely girlfriend, Aubrey.
Yeah. All right.
All right. This is episode number 36, season 2, episode 5.
Yes.
Coming to you from cold and frigid Youngstown, Ohio.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
To your sweet velvety ears.
Wait, your ears are velvety?
I was trying to think of something sensual.
I don't know. I want to know how velvety their ears are.
Are they like rabbit ears? Like you get like the plant rabbit ears, not like actual rabbit ears? Because
They have-
Oh yeah.
Do they have lots of vellus hairs on them?
Yeah. They're
Jealous.
just cover your
Yeah, that's
ears. We hope are
baby hairs.
covered in hair.
Baby hair.
That's what your baby hairs are called. You know how
Vellus
babies...
hairs?
Yeah, vellus hairs. You know how babies are... Part of the time they're in the womb, they're covered in hair?
What?
What?
You guys didn't know that?
No.
Just hold on, just a fucking second.
Hold on. Let me just write that down.
Yeah. Part of the time, you have a tail
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
that recedes back in. That's what your tailbone is. And then part of the time, you're covered in hair. It's vellus hair. It's the soft little peach fuzz you have on your face. Your whole body's covered in it when you're in the womb.
That's creepy.
Isn't it? Babies are fucking weird. I
Furry
don't,
little babies.
I don't want
Furry,
Babies creep me the fuck out.
like
furry little teen wolves, except they're babies.
They make like a decision
Baby
in there.
teen wolf.
It's like halfway in the development they make a decision like whether they're going to be a person or a raccoon.
Yeah.
And then they change over.
Most people think we like every human starts out in the womb as a fetus. We actually all start out as muskrats.
Makes sense to me. Checks out.
Yep.
Yeah. Science.
Yup.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Shit, Aubrey's getting super fucking aggressive here.
Yeah, I like this energy. I like this weird
I just
bitch
feel like
energy.
shouldn't you have known that? Like I learned that in like childhood development and psychology. No, not you guys. Him, the one who has the same degree as I do.
Yeah. This is entirely possible he was in Inner Circle for that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's entirely possible. I was in Inner Circle for that one.
Yeah, right? Oh, man.
Anyway, so
What the fuck you doing?
What are you doing over there, buddy?
what am I doing? I'm going through the list of things I've compiled for my segment.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
But anyway, but that's it. Now is not the time for that. Now is the time for why we are fucked.
Yes, and we are certainly.
We
Absolutely.
are definitely.
Yeah.
We're fucked because in recent news, a Pennsylvania town recently elected a man to the position of fire chief who had been previously convicted of raping a 4-year-old.
Yep. I heard about that.
Yeah, but let's back up, guys. A 4-year-old.
Yeah, right.
This man should
4-year-olds,
be
dude.
dead.
This man
Yeah.
should be in the fire.
Yeah.
If it was my
Yeah.
4-year-old,
Easy
he
now.
would be dead.
Yeah, right?
And not accused, convicted, previously convicted
Yeah, there's a huge difference
of
there.
raping a 4-year-old.
That tends to end a lot of political careers, but not for this man.
Not for this man, and not in Pennsylvania, for
Pennsylvania.
some reason.
How close was this man to Philadelphia?
Oh, see that? I can't remember where in PA it
I
was.
don't remember either.
Fair question. Answer the question. Come on now.
Dead center of Philadelphia. Yeah.
He's like right in the middle of the star. Just bing.
I'm back to bashing Philadelphia now that the Super Bowl's over. No, I think this came up when. Oh God, I don't remember what I was going to say. Go ahead. If somebody else talk. Oh God, it's so awkward.
No. Oh, whew, nice dismount.
Thank you. Thanks. I like to keep
can't
it
do this.
nice and smooth. A little smooth transition there.
Good
for you.
conversations start with, well, it's just like, oh Jesus, no, someone else.
It's gone.
No, see, I'm all about, given convicts, they should be able to work. And,
Yeah.
they should be able to, make a living.
Well, those
But should
license
they-
plates aren't going to stamp themselves.
That's right.
But should they be elected officials? I would say probably not.
I feel like it depends on your crime too.
Sure.
If you're going to be a member of society that's going to be productive,
Yeah.
can you be released back into the wild.
I think like rape, abuse, and murder is where you got to draw that
That's
line.
where I think the line is too, especially a 4-year-old.
This is what
I'm
I was
not
gonna.
going against what
Sure.
you're saying. I believe.
Sure.
I believe
I mean,
that.
But see, like, here's what's like. I would even say for like murder, like, people, lots of murders are just crimes of passion. Should you not be allowed to like work at a Dairy Queen maybe after you've done like 25 in the can?
Yeah.
But
In the toilet?
Years
Do they call
He's
prison the can?
He murders somebody, spent 25 minutes in the crapper.
your sentence. You stand in that
Ultra
porta potty and
shit.
think about
Smell
what
it.
you did.
Smell it.
It's a hyperbolic porta potty, so it's 25 minutes, but it feels like 25 years.
I love that thing. The penalty box thing.
Oh my God. Corey's comment on that was, guys, I think penalties as we know them are about to go away. This is just such an idiot.
I love it. That dude has the best take on everything.
When we're in Youngstown, right? So the Steubenville rape dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to refer to him as. I don't know his name. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
He got put on the football team at Youngstown State. Like, not just put on the football team, like actively recruited.
Oh yeah, Malik something or
Malik.
Johnston.
I don't know. Who
Davis?
fucking cares?
I don't fucking care.
I don't care I don't care what his name is.
I don't care what his name is,
Malik
and
the
I'm
Geek.
never giving YSU my money. Again.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. Like, that's where I draw the line.
Not as long as he's still on the team, at least.
Yeah. Right. Do I care if he goes to school? No, I don't. But I don't want to fucking watch him play football.
No, he shouldn't be representing
alma
our
mater.
community.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
He doesn't
That's the
deserve
line.
that.
That's the line for me. You can go to school. You can have a job, but I don't fucking care about your athletics.
You don't get to fly the standard. You don't get to You don't get to play under the banner of my fucking alma mater.
You don't get the perks of
Right. You don't presumably get the chance at an NFL career.
Yeah,
at the end of
seriously,
it.
and
You know what I
being
mean? Like,
fabulously rich, which I
Right.
don't think that's going to happen.
no, I
That's-
don't either. I think
But
enough owners are going to.
still,
Yeah, you know what? Can we quickly? Whatever did come of that? They put him on the team, and then we're like, well, he's not really going to get to play. And
then he
like,
played.
Okay, well, what's that
did he
about?
play? Oh,
He played.
Yeah,
Yeah, he played.
Well,
I just kind of kept out of it because I don't even.
yeah.
Yeah, he certainly played last season. Yeah.
That's extraordinarily bad judgment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Why do they think that would be an okay idea?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Look who our president is.
Yeah,
right.
the
Good point.
world. I'm going to go out on a limb. It's not good.
Lost a little bit of respect for Jim Tressel there.
Yeah.
Lost a
Yeah.
little bit of respect for somebody who I previously had a lot of respect for.
Yeah.
And Bo Pelini, I never had any respect for.
Oh,
Bo
no, I had
Pelini.
no respect
He's a
for that.
fucking piece of garbage.
He is a
What
garbage
fucking
person.
loser. He was a shitty coach at his other job.
Yeah, and he's a garbage person.
He's a garbage human being. Yeah, I don't care about
Yeah.
Bo Pelini.
Yeah.
Bo Pelini looks like a guy who would send back the same soup 3 times for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, that I like that. I read that article too, and it's just increasingly I try and stay away from the news because it's just all bad news.
It is.
So.
It's garbage. Speaking of bad news,
Yeah.
my why we're fucked is
Yeah.
My why?
North Korea.
North Korea.
But is it the reason you think? No, it's not.
okay.
It's not. It's not North Korea because the stuff North Korea does. It's America
Yeah.
giving. I don't even know what I want to say.
What's her name? Are you going to be talking about the Kim Jong Un's sister
Yeah.
thing?
Yes, I'm
She's
going to be.
She's
Yes.
a bitch. Who fucking?
Yeah, I'm no. Okay, I'm going to be talking about. I have notes and everything.
Nice.
I'm not going to say that I knew this
Before.
more than 2 days ago. I didn't.
Let's say reporting live from the field.
Yeah, basically.
Our North Korea correspondent, Aubrey.
How do you feel about North Korea?
Going to you,
How do I
Aubrey.
feel about
I
North
feel
Korea?
Nicker's bad. Don't send your kids there.
Yeah, they might end up as slaves or murdered.
Yeah,
honestly.
right.
I didn't. So Kim Jo-jung,
Okay.
Kim Jong Un's sister.
That's 2 ladies' first names and 1 standard everybody last name.
Yeah,
Kim Jo-jung.
Kim Jo-jung.
Amy Jo Johnston.
Jan Michael
Apparently,
Vincent.
she's been. This is important.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. It's not that important.
mean,
Well, it is important.
pretty
America's
America.
a little too into their memes. And I say this as a meme lover, but apparently she gave some side eye to Mike Pence, which
yeah,
everyone wants to celebrate. CNN wrote she was stealing the show at the Olympics.
yeah.
Washington Post said she was the Ivanka Trump of North Korea.
So she's also a garbage person.
She's a garbage person, but see, people are like, "Oh man, she's the shade queen."
Yeah.
But she is part of a regime and that publicly executes people for population control,
Yeah.
enslaves their workers pretty much,
Yeah.
runs gulags.
Yeah.
And she's supposedly one of the heads of the propaganda and agitation department in North Korea.
I didn't realize that.
Agitation department.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's getting
She
their
is
clothes
a-
washed.
She has a good.
Oh man.
Oh, the agitators.
It's not even the gentle cycle.
They're in charge of putting little pebbles in your shoes.
So that's why we're fucked is that nobody's taking how serious this how bad North Korea is.
Right.
And I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did things like that.
Oh, they're
Like,
horrible. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, I knew it was bad, just not that bad. And we're
Right.
making memes about someone who is actively participating in this regime that completely dominates everybody that lives in North Korea.
Yeah, their lives suck.
I know.
Like big time.
I mean, you see those articles with the rare pictures of North Korea. I look at those all the time, and
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like the people don't look miserable, but you know they are.
Yeah.
They have to be.
I mean, even shots of like Pyongyang, where like everything
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
supposed to, like, with all the amenities and everything, it just looks like a shithole.
yeah, it still looks like a shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta feel bad. Like, there was this really interesting documentary a little while back about the people that run shit on the border. Because apparently, like, it's a smuggler's paradise around there where, like, people will run in things like a portable DVD player with, like, a DVD someone made for you of the actual news from the last day.
Yeah,
Because you
I
can't
believe
get real
it.
news.
You
Listen.
can. They control everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been spending most of their lives living in a smuggler's
Oh
paradise.
my god.
It's
Honestly,
only a matter of time.
I think South Korea is pretty goddamn cool. Like they
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
really cool shit. But
Yeah.
I would never
Samsung?
go. I would never go. Yeah, that's my phone.
Starcraft.
I would never go there because have you guys ever read about the kidnappings by North Koreans
Oh, shit.
of people that are, that go? They kidnap people, Europeans.
Really? Like, you're on vacation in South Korea and they go, white enough, and they grab you and just
Yeah.
yank you over the border.
Yeah, people that are never seen again.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's terrifying. So as much as I would love to see South Korea,
Yeah.
not in my lifetime. I don't think.
God, that's so scary.
It is. It's terrifying. And I'm not even talking about just in South Korea. There are kidnappings from places like Russia and like Eastern European countries where
What do they want with these people?
I
What
don't
are
know.
they doing?
I don't know. but European tourists that are in like say like someone from France goes to Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Right.
I don't know.
And they probably got some secret cake facility just for Kim Jong Un, and they're stocking
Oh,
it
yeah.
with all the pastry making countries in
know.
the world.
I'm a fat motherfucker, and that dude is fat.
Yeah. Agreed.
Let me just say, we're in a modern age now, so you can't. There's just places you can't go.
Yeah.
There's things you can't do. Like there was that big news story last year where the kid who went to North Korea on like a tourist trip.
Yeah.
With,
Talk about Otto Warmbier.
was that his what?
Yeah,
was that his name?
Yes, that was his name.
Warmbier.
Otto Warm Beer.
Yeah. Otto, get a colder one. Know what I'm talking about? Nah,
Absolutely
he's- nah.
pulverizing a
No, he's
Sub-Zero
dead. It's
one.
not
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah,
He's
he's
dead.
super dead. It's well, you know what? I don't feel bad for him. Let me just say, he went to. I don't feel bad for him.
All right.
He went to North Korea on a tourist trip with mommy and daddy's money, and I
Yeah.
don't feel bad for you.
Whoa.
What kind of fucking idiot?
Controversial opinion
I
time.
don't care if this is controversial.
No, I'm loving it.
What
Let's
kind
hear
of
it.
fucking moron
I
takes a trip to North Korea.
Okay.
It's weird.
No, you're
Dennis
right.
Rodman.
No, you're right.
Dennis Rodman.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
exactly.
Dennis Rodman doesn't count. He's
He's not a human.
Yeah.
Really.
no, I think he's an alien. Anyway, no.
It's funny because I was just watching Men in Black
I was just
last
gonna
night.
say, yeah, he's almost certain.
That exact
I
line.
understand what you mean. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, where we talk about like the Darwin Awards.
Yeah.
Do I feel bad for that guy? No, because he's an idiot. Do I
Right.
feel bad for the family and friends that lost him
Yeah.
because he's an idiot? Yes, I do.
He's
Yeah.
from Cincinnati, right? I mean, he was like
Yes, I think
essentially a
so.
local boy.
Yeah, yeah, he's an idiot, and that was just an inevitable conclusion to your trip there.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're not coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
But do I feel bad for the family? Yeah, absolutely.
It is
and that's the
curious.
same with anything else where somebody does something really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Gets killed or maimed horribly.
Right.
And do I feel bad for them? No, you're a moron.
I feel bad to his family in the extent that I feel empathy for anybody who loses somebody.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. You know, Mike Pence took that family to the Olympics, right? Those were his guests.
Was that? You know what? That's why we're
No.
talking about him again, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel bad for his family in the same way that you feel empathy for a stranger who loses somebody.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for them because they seem to think that Mike Pence is going to solve all their problems.
Yeah.
Mike Pence can go choke on a
Mike Pence, that weird fucking underwear wearing motherfucker.
That
Did you just say he wears underwear
Yeah.
like that's something?
No,
to
like
be-
he's got to wear weird underwear.
He's got to wear weird underwear like a Mormon.
Yeah.
he's,
Oh.
like he's one of those, like
He's got to have some underwear that like hurt his
yeah,
genitals.
right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, like-
constantly. He's
yeah.
like Albert Fish. He's shoving needles in himself.
Oh,
Just one of those.
There's
Calling his wife mother. Like a fucking weirdo.
That's so weird. In
fucking
fact,
weirdo.
I might just co-opt this for a minute and just my why we're fucked is just I'm just gonna make it this now.
that's fine
Men
because
who-
I'm done. I'm done.
Men who call their wives mother, or when people women.
Do people do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Mike
got
Pence calls his
old-timey-
wife mother.
Yes.
Oh well, I was out with mother, and
What?
Okay, now I see if you have kids,
Yeah.
and you refer to yourself in front of your kids that because
Yeah.
you don't want your kids calling you by your first name, but
Daddy's gonna whip your little ass tonight.
Well, that's the thing is apparently the whole reason we know about this is that Mike Pence, like leading up to the presidential election, had a bunch of people over, like a big dinner, like a fundraiser dinner or something, and he's referring to his wife as mother in front of those guys.
Wow,
and their
that's-
kids aren't present.
okay, I didn't know that was a thing. That's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
fucking
It's fucking
creepy.
weird. He's a weirdo, man.
It's just
I mean, you can see it in his face. He's a weirdo.
Yeah,
but
you can
like
See it in his eyes.
he's a replicant.
you can see it in his half smile.
You can see it in the way that he ruins the country.
And then the other half of that thing that freaks me out is like people call themselves daddy or mommy.
Yeah, I don't.
That freaks me the fuck
I do that to
out.
Trisha to freak her out. There's oh yeah, you like that, mommy?
Get the fuck away from me right now.
Get away from me.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like every now and then I will I'll like make a gag
Oh,
like, oh yeah,
mommy.
slice of pie for daddy and slap
Yeah.
my belly. But that's ironic.
Yeah.
That's not real. I don't mean that. Yeah, get a slice of pie over here for daddy. I don't mean that. I take it back. I'm the reason I'm fucked. Chris.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to preface this by saying I didn't read any part of this interview.
Oh.
That I'm about to talk about.
This is great. You have exactly the right amount of information to talk about something on the Three Dudes podcast.
Which is none. Quincy Jones, world famous producer Quincy Jones, did an interview recently where he was talking about. Like you get to a point, you're getting older, and you you don't care what you say. There's
You
no
just don't
filter.
give a fuck
Right.
anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So he did this
He's old
interview.
now. He's pretty old.
But he like put a shitload of musicians on blast, basically.
Yeah.
And he basically what he did was he said the Beatles were basically talentless hacks, kind of like Red Letter Media or hack frauds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Full-time hacks.
I read the article that you posted.
Yeah.
I read that article, and he said that Ringo Starr was so bad, he sent him out of the studio,
Sorry,
had a
that's me.
jazz drummer come in, play the part, and Ringo came back 15 minutes later, said, "Oh, that sounds good," and he said, "It's not something about it. It's something. It wasn't you, but like with a curse word."
Oh.
I can't remember exactly what he said.
Huh.
Never mind the fact that Ringo Starr is considered to be one of the greatest rock drummers ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if
Quincy
he thinks
Jones, I don't
that-
know what's going on, but he's salty AF.
Yeah, he's really salty. And he's like,
Does he have like a terminal illness or something? Is he
I
gonna die in the
don't know.
next
I
2
mean,
weeks?
you know what? Honestly, maybe he does. Maybe something's pushing on in the brain there, and I don't know.
I mean, let me just
And
say,
he's just being an asshole
Right.
because you can change when you
Sure.
got tumors.
and and here's what it boils down to. I think we've talked about this on this podcast before. You look like you want to say something.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to deal with my phone going fucking bananas over here. Sorry.
Bananas.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. You're allowed to have your own opinions. That doesn't necessarily make them right, which is something I think we've talked about on the show before. I don't like the music of Nickelback, but Nickelback has
Yeah.
sold hundreds of millions of records.
Right.
And they have consistently sold out arenas all around the world.
Yeah.
So obviously, I and a lot of people on the internet are wrong because they're doing something right. The Beatles are the most influential group of the 20th century.
Yeah.
They've had such an enormous impact on music that is still being felt and will continue to be felt.
Yeah.
So to like kind of dismiss them as talentless hacks just because they didn't do what you wanted them to in the studio,
Yeah.
you know, is kind of like really stupid and asinine.
Yeah, they were also really young.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
all assholes when we're young.
They were all and like people
They
like
probably they probably were assholes.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
No, yeah.
they were young people.
I definitely believe that Paul and John were huge,
assholes. Ringo and George, I don't think so.
Not so much.
Not so much.
yeah.
not as much.
Not as much, but I mean, like they were all as live musicians. They were fucking. You ever see them play like the show at Candlestick Park? They're playing on little 100-watt Vox amplifiers. All right, to 65,000 people. There's no way they can hear themselves.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Through the shitty house PA, there's no way they can hear themselves, and they're on key and they're just tight. Ringo said he would just like. By the way that John and Paul would tap their feet in the song, that's how he would tell where they were at because
Yeah.
he couldn't hear anything.
Actually, I had to watch them.
He had to
Yeah.
watch them to see where
They
they,
didn't
were at in
have
the song.
earpieces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to like dismiss a group like the Beatles as talentless just doesn't make any sense because all the evidence is to the contrary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just because you produce Thriller doesn't mean that you're right.
Yeah.
You know, nothing against Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is a fantastic producer.
He's a legend in his own
Yeah,
right.
absolutely a
is.
legend. But you know, this is one of those things where he's just gonna have to admit that he's wrong. Just like I have to admit that I'm wrong about like Boys of Summer and Oasis. Because you know, the Beatles are the Beatles, dude. Like, you know,
Yeah, but you can not like somebody. Like, I don't like bands like Journey or
Yeah.
Boston. I don't like, and people look at me strange. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just don't like.
I'm not that into either Journey or Boston,
Yeah.
really. I'm going to be honest as well. Like, I
80s
just don't really care that much about
cheese
them.
rock.
Yeah, bands along those lines. And it's, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, one time on my birthday, I was real drunk and somebody.
That's usually
somebody-
how Journey creeps in.
Yeah, no. Somebody put on Don't Stop Believin', and it was the second time in the night, and I started screaming, and my friends were like, whoa, Aubrey, you need to bring it down. And I was like, no, I'm so fucking sick of this song. This song's so overplayed. I hate this song. They're like, how about we leave? How about we leave now? And so they kind of escorted me out.
That's
My
awesome.
friends did, not the bar.
Bouncer's like, you don't fucking like Journey.
Fucking throwing stuff.
Get the fuck out of this bar.
No. It wasn't
amazing.
even a bar like that. It was like it was a jukebox. So like it was one of those ones, you know, I probably could have paid a little extra to turn it off,
Yeah.
but
But
no,
no.
I just flipped out because I was drunk.
You
I
know
was
what?
like
We don't have to. We
Turn,
do we
like,
have to
28
listen to
or
this
something.
every night?
yeah, it's twice in one night. Come on.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy my drinks and, you know.
Yeah.
Get the fuck here.
You don't like that? You get the fuck. Yeah.
So fucking deal with it. Well, anyway, when we come back,
Yeah. I guess we. Yeah. Wow. We're moving at a clip.
yeah, we're gonna do some fucking reality or bullshit,
Yeah, man.
and then we jump into this week's topic,
All right.
which I hope,
All right.
which I hope will be good. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
Stop it.
Slice of pie for daddy.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yay.
To the Three Dudes Podcast. We've got Aubrey here still as well.
Yay.
Yeah, I didn't leave mid.
didn't leave.
My girlfriend.
Go for him.
All right, boyfriend.
Yeah.
What's the fact or the crapper today?
Yeah. So
What's the defect or the crepe?
I've been looking
Or
forward
the
to.
crap?
I was just going to ask
You
the
can't
same
s-
question
you
in the
can't-
same way.
You can't see my hands,
fact.
but I'm doing the Italian hands because I'm Italian.
Oh, yo, fuck your mother. Give me some pasta.
Some of that gabagool.
Yeah, Gabagool and Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
The Godfather Part 2.
A pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
So I've been
Okay.
I've been compiling quite a few of these, and I settled on one for tonight, which is well, first of all, it's again factor or what do I call it? Reality or bullshit?
Ah.
I can't remember because like Factor Crap is an actual game, and
It is a game.
Yeah,
I
so
can't use
let's
that.
steal it anyway.
So, the following fact is either reality or bullshit, and it is that in public venues, you know, atria and coliseums and places like these in ancient Rome,
Walmart's, the of the,
Right.
like,
Target.
yeah, Hadrian's Walmart,
Adrian Peterson.
they would have sections in these places called vomitoriums. Where the fashion obsessed Roman aristocracy, I guess, yeah, the richer ones, would purge food they had eaten, so as not to gain excess weight.
I abstained because I know this one.
Okay,
The answer is yes, they did.
I abstain.
Yeah,
you guys are going with real
Real.
reality.
Real.
real.
It is bullshit.
Really?
I just heard about this, and I don't know where, but evidently it's on your mind too.
The vomitorium is not called the vomitorium because people vomit in it. The vomitorium is called that because it's where people exit. It's where they are expelled from
Yeah.
the building.
But what's funny is that has taken up like a large amount of belief. Like a lot of people have heard that.
That's because that's something that I was taught in school.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
teacher told me that
Yeah, no.
years ago.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with biological vomit. It's the fact that like people. It's the fact that it's like the large area where people exit. So it's like
Like an anus.
yeah.
Yeah, but the
Sure.
anus orama didn't sound as good as the vomitorium.
the building's butthole.
Please exit by the building's
The building.
The building.
the building's butthole.
But yeah, no. So it's almost like if any comparison can be drawn, it's that the building is vomiting up people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a scary
yeah.
thought.
Or pooping them, I guess.
or shitting them out, as the case may be. Right.
Yeah.
But,
Colosseum's anus.
but yeah, that's I think that is still the technical term for those areas today. Although usually now, the entrance ways and the exits are usually one and the same in most modern buildings.
I wonder why that changed.
I don't know.
I wonder what
Safety,
the idea was.
maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, possibly safety.
You don't want one entrance and one exit, right?
Yeah. But I wonder
Well,
why they would.
I don't know.
I wonder why they would be like, okay, you come in this way, and then you have to leave that way. Like, what if I live over there?
Well, I mean, some places still do this, like
Like Home Depot, for example.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Home
Oh,
Depot.
Fuck Home Depot.
Fuck Home Depot.
The fucking shit out of Home Depot.
and their vomitorium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but wait, fuck Home Depot. One, because of that, but two,
Yeah.
Because they're CEO.
What's up with their CEO? Is he a dingus?
He wants to take money from Home Depot and put it toward the wall.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
He also wants to remove all the vomitoriums from Home Depots around the nation.
I'm sure it's just a business thing. It's like, if we can get a little bit of that sweet contractor money.
I don't know.
Then you could have a bunch of Mexicans build it for you.
Yeah, seriously.
And then you
the
won't
ones
have
hanging
any
out in your
employees.
parking
Right.
lot.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then like museum exhibits as well. You know, we'll have an entrance and an exit.
Yeah.
Certain areas in zoos.
That's true, but when we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I did take you in backwards on purpose.
Oh, was that not the front door?
No, when we went to see Fall Out Boy stuff,
Oh, right.
that was the end of the tour.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a balustrade there that we deliberately went under. So I mean, I know
I'm just
it was.
saying. Yeah, no, I know, but they force you through and make you see
Right.
all the new stuff last.
And you're going, just give me the new shit.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
Get on a good foot.
Well, I mean, I would understand that. That's like half the reason you had to be
Get
there,
on a
right?
good
For the
foot.
Fall Out Boy stuff.
yeah. Well, no, I'd seen it before.
Get on a good foot.
Well, we were there for my fucking birthday, okay? So
Yeah.
I wanted to see
Right.
it.
Yeah. On my birthday, we go the way I want to go.
Yeah. This balustrade can't tell me how to live my life.
You don't
I
tell
paid
me
my
how to,
fucking admission.
tell
Yeah,
me how to
seriously.
celebrate my birthday. Fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm the king.
I'm the fucking king.
I'm a fucking
I'm the
king.
fucking king.
So,
Apologies
Sorry.
to Mark M.
I took it out on a tangent there. I'm sorry.
so anyway, that's our thing for today. I was just thinking about another one, but you two, I think, already know it. I think Aubrey might be the only one that wouldn't know the answer.
You want to do a little solo?
Yeah, just
Okay.
just real quick. This is this reality or bullshit?
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
So is this reality or is this bullshit? Frank Zappa's album "Jazz from Hell" has the distinction of being of earning a parental advisory label, despite the fact that "Jazz from Hell" is 100% instrumental and contains no lyrics. Is that reality or bullshit?
I feel like that could be reality.
That is reality.
Whoa.
Whoa. What are you doing there, Bo?
Whoa.
What?
Dog did not like that question.
Yeah. The dog is clearly not a Zappa fan. You just haven't listened to the right album
I'm
yet.
telling you, this dog just keeps staring off into space. There's a ghost.
Yeah.
It's probably
There's a ghost in this studio.
It's like no big deal. It's probably just a ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a ghost.
yeah. "Jazz from Hell."
But you tell me why.
Yeah, "Jazz from Hell" features no instrumentals and
You mean no vocals?
no vocals. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It features no lyrics at all. It's 100% instrumental. I think, Chris, they just put it on there because censors don't like Frank Zappa.
Yeah, so here's the story. In the 80s, when the Parents Music Resource Center, which is the reason that you see those little parental advisory stickers on all your albums now, the goal was that was Tipper Gore and her cronies were trying to get music censored, basically, like all, and it was like they had a hit list of albums.
Yeah.
Including-
Tipper Gore had like a hard on for obscenity, the way that like Nancy Reagan had a hard on for pot.
drugs.
Yeah, exactly, right. And that's
Mike Pence has a hard on for gay people.
right. Yeah.
But for real.
You can read into that however you like.
Correct. Literally and figuratively. A hard on.
But in 86, when the PMRC was meeting before Congress to plead their case to censor music,
Yeah.
Zappa is the one who rallied the troops. Zappa, Tipper Gore had a list of about 300 albums, including stuff that there's like no discernible, there's no reason to censor these albums.
Yeah.
Like AC/DC's Back in Black. Which, like, all the little sexual innuendo that AC/DC ever did was done very tongue-in-cheek. Like,
Right.
She's got the jack, big balls. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they did, everything they did was funny
No,
and
it's not
tongue-in-cheek.
obscene. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just had a hard-on for this kind of stuff. So Zappa is the one who rallied the troops. Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. If you've never watched D. Snyder's testimony in front of the PMRC, it's brilliant. I suggest you watch
I've
it.
seen some of it. There's actually a thing on censorship at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I know some of what you're talking
I think
about.
D. Snyder gave his jean jacket from the meeting. He showed up. It's all these guys in suits standing in front of this congressional hearing, and D. Snyder shows up in snakeskin boots with a jean jacket on, and like it just like boots up to his like the top of his shins. He's got but he. People don't know D. Snyder, is college educated. He has and a devout Catholic.
Yeah.
And he has, he takes his, his wife, his family. They all go to church every Sunday. Like to call him like this guy who's just this immoral guy. When Twisted Sister is just about rock and roll and having fun.
Yeah.
He went up in front of this meeting and nobody expected him to be able to speak eloquently and defend himself. They thought it was, they let them basically, these guys go up there as an example of like, well, look at these guys, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
Right.
But D. Snyder went out there and did like he had a handwritten note of like 5 or 6 pages, and he just like took down every argument, and he like insinuated that Tipper Gore was looking for S&M references in his song because maybe that's what she had on the brain. Like he just nailed it. But the reason that they hated Zappa so much is because Zappa is the one who called everybody and said, "No, you need to get down here and argue." And himself gave a very passionate, testimony.
Now that I'm thinking about it, you really can't blame Tipper Gore because sex with Al Gore must be the most boring thing on planet Earth. I don't know. I think I'd rather fuck a hole in a tree than Al Gore.
I know. It's horrible.
Al Gore would love you to fuck a hole in a
He
tree.
probably would.
That's the most inconvenient truth of all.
Yeah, no, it was Zappa. John Denver.
Yeah.
Good old country boy John Denver came down and argued alongside Blackie Lawless from Wasp and Rob Halford from Judas Priest in defense of free speech and music rights. Yeah. But the PMRC, when they weren't going to let it go without something, so they were not allowed to censor the music, but you did have to put a warning label on. And the PMRC was so angry at Frank Zappa for pulling in all these musicians and like rallying the troops that whatever the next album he did was, they just put it on there. Yeah. And it happened to be Jazz from Hell, which was an entirely instrumental record. Also a really good one. Yeah. Zappa's albums are just cool. Zappa's cool. I like Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a true story.
I feel like we've told that entire story on this podcast before.
Have we?
I feel like we have.
I don't know. I felt like you guys would know that one.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It seemed so ridiculous that it had to be true.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So that's the only reason.
I don't even know how they got away with that. That's crazy to me.
I'm gonna promise too with reality and bullshit. I'm not gonna pull one of those things where it's like I'll say like, reality or bullshit, a cumulus cloud weighs 2 million tons. And then, nope, it actually weighs 1 million tons. Like, I'm not going to pull any of that shit.
Yeah.
It's going to be like straight. I'm not going to do like semantics or like, specifics or anything like that.
He'll just do that with me at home. All right. Please help.
So anyway, this week...
Mr. Autism strikes again.
So this week's topic, there's a very fun movie coming out very soon that
Can I stop you for a second? You are getting really good with your burps.
Thank you.
You make them blend right into conversation. I feel like you're almost at Rick Sanchez.
I was gonna say you're getting to a Rick level.
I like the way that they blend effortlessly.
Yeah.
Morty.
Sorry.
So anyway, our Valentine's Day plan, Valentine's being tomorrow, of course, won't come about until what was it, like Friday or Saturday?
I mean, I'd like to go opening night because I'm guessing at what we're talking about, but
Right, but what day is that? I forget.
The 16th.
So Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, so Friday we're
The
gonna
day movies come out.
we're gonna go see.
Oh, they do, don't they? They're always on a Friday.
always-
Is it always on a Friday?
And
Yeah.
CDs are always on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I
yeah.
didn't even think
And
about
yeah,
it.
and DVDs.
Yep,
DVD
yep.
releases are always Tuesday.
I didn't know that.
It hadn't
I know
dawned-
that from working
it
in
hadn't dawned on
electronics.
me, but I think that's right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
anyway,
wait. You're right.
Oh, it's definitely.
so anyway, the movie in question is Black Panther, and it got me thinking about how we should be talking about superheroes, our favorite ones, what powers we'd
cool.
like to have.
We were literally just talking about this the other night, so this is going to be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've thought about the question of like what superpower would I want to have a
Know
lot,
exactly what it is.
and the one that you can exploit the most would probably be telekinesis.
You know, I think there's a lot of superpowers you could super exploit. I think Chris probably has maybe my favorite superpower wish.
Yeah.
That I've ever heard.
It's very simple. My superpower of choice, if I could pick one, would be the ability to rewind time 5 minutes and use it to my advantage.
as many times as you want.
As many
right?
times as you want without getting old, without the paradox of it aging you.
Yeah.
But still being able to.
Now wait, does everything rewinds 5 minutes? or
Everything
just your
rewinds
life?
5 minutes.
Including you.
Including you.
Okay, including you.
Yeah.
But you're aware of.
But you're aware of what's
Yeah.
happening without it taking years off your life.
Yeah, your
essentially.
consciousness, you remember everything. You remember you went
Yeah.
back. You remember what happened the last time.
An example: if I was at my job, say, and somebody was giving me a particularly hard time, I could just stand there, listen to them yell at me, and then I could walk around the counter, punch them right in the nose, and then spit on them when they hit the ground. And then rewind time 5 minutes, and then go back, and then get the satisfaction of having known that I punched them.
The applications for this are endless.
They're endless. There's so many. Like you purposely get pulled over for speeding, and then you just floor it when the cop gets to the window, just to see what it's like. And then you go back, and you know what I mean.
Just to experience that joy.
That's funny.
Right. You know what I mean.
It's good, right?
That's
Yeah,
good,
it's
right?
Now, can you? Is it always like a constant 5 minutes, or can it be like up to 5 minutes?
Up to 5.
So you can rewind
Up
like
to-
a couple
yeah,
seconds.
Yeah,
if you want to.
in my this fantasy that I've had for years and years, that's what it is. It's as long as I need it to be up to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that's all I need is 5 minutes to just get something out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is you really got to be careful though, because if you cross that 5 minute mark,
Exactly.
you're stuck with what happened
Right.
right before.
Well, that's the
that.
thing. It's a
Yeah.
superpower with limitations because it puts you at a disadvantage.
Right.
There's only so much excitement you can have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you think about the stuff that you could do, like everything you've ever wanted to say to somebody who's being an asshole to you, you could just say and get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or strike them physically, which I would use.
Yeah. How many times have you just wanted to knock someone square in the nuggets?
Right, exactly.
And then walk back like it never happened.
Or someone like in front of you at like a Starbucks or somewhere is being a pain in the ass to the clerk.
Yeah.
When you just want to grab a big handful of hair and just smash
Smack
their
them on
face
the-
on the counter.
Yeah.
Just a couple times and then throw them behind you so they fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do and then rewind and then like it's a little less painful to have to watch them do that then because you're like, yeah, that's all right.
Just picture like a bad moment, like, I don't know. Oh, sir, your card was declined. And then you just jump up on the counter and fart right in their face. and then dial it back like it didn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's great.
The most random example.
You know what?
You fart in their face.
You just grab their hair. And
Yeah. Just, you know what? You know what? Fuck you. Dump on the counter, fart right in their face, go back like
But
it
it's
didn't
good
happen.
because you can't do anything like you can't like rob a bank and then you know what I mean rewind in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, can't I?
Watch me.
How fast can you rob a bank?
But like this reminds me of a short little movie on YouTube I saw once where a guy invents a box that lets him travel back in time a few minutes.
Yes,
And
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
he uses it to try and get with this woman. Turns out she also knows a lot about quantum physics and everything, and she says, well, you do know, right, that every time you do this, you're leaving a different timeline, and your body's just there in that timeline, dead.
Right. Worth it.
Yeah. The number of times that he was in the middle of a conversation and then flipped the switch and just died.
Yeah.
That's a great short film. Yeah. Can't remember what it's called, but yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know.
But no, I think I'd be okay with it. It's just me in alternate realities going through a bunch of shit.
As long as I end up in the one that survives, I don't care.
Right.
That's all garbage out there.
I'm fond of that superpower because it keeps me honest. Like I can't be a god. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not getting away with everything.
Well, I mean, you could use it to like say you enter the MMA circuit, and like every time you get hit by a punch, you could go back in time and know to dodge it the next time. And you
could be a god among men.
You'd be fucking invincible and make millions and millions of dollars. So you wouldn't have to rob the bank. Yeah. It would just mean getting punched in the face a lot.
Yeah. Which is fine. I think I would use it for the. I'm sure I would find ways eventually, but I think I would use it for the most practical, just catharsis.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if say my phone freezes for a second and it frustrates me, I could take it and throw it into the wall as hard as I can, watch it explode into a million pieces, and then rewind.
Wait, you didn't do the do.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta go. Oh, which, by the way,
It's on a watch.
It's
I don't know.
I was gonna say you keep touching your wrist.
Yeah, so is this a superpower or a super gadget?
Right. Well,
fucker.
right. Well, no, because you're the one who did it. We were
no. You can. That's okay because
Right.
Batman and Iron Man, you're allowed to have gadgets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They count.
But yeah, Dave did it. We were talking about it on Sunday, and he was
right.
doing the do, and it just stuck in my head. I'm like, yes, it would make sense if it was a watch.
You're right.
You know
It
what I
would.
mean? Like a device that's
Yeah.
on my wrist. That
You're
I
right.
can't
That's my
lose.
fault. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that would be my superpower. I'm just trying to think of the crazy uses I could come up with for it.
Yeah.
Like, you go to the top of a very tall building, you like punch the security guard and then run to the top of a building and then just jump off of it like Superman. And then as you're falling and he's going, hey, wait! You know,
Right.
you go back.
Just imagine the ways in which like an argument doesn't go your way, so you can set yourself on fire.
Right.
Nope, I don't think so. And reverse that. I decided I don't want to be on fire
Wouldn't it be
anymore.
funny? Like somebody's arguing with you and you know you're right. You don't feel like arguing with them, so you just stick two fingers down your throat and throw up on it. How disgusting would that be?
So many great ways to use this power.
Oh God! And then you laugh for a minute, and then you just go right back to what you were doing before. It'd be beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Just stop at a toll booth, take their money, and keep going.
Scare the shit out of somebody for a second. That's the problem, because there would be a lot of abuse of that power.
Yeah.
But only as much as I could get away with. You know what I mean?
But and then like what if like you roll up with like a fake gun or whatever, that someone decides to like attack you and they knock you out, then you don't get to reverse time.
That's true. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be. That's why I'm fond of this, because it's a superpower without really
have
giving
to
you
be
too much
judicious.
play.
I was when you said jump off a building, I was like, I would pass out.
Yeah.
Because I have a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I do
that's-
too.
So I wouldn't be rewinding time. I'd be splatting on the sidewalk because I would just jump and immediately pass out. I'm sure. That's why I haven't ever wanted to go skydiving, because I wouldn't get to enjoy it. I'm sure I'd pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like, I don't know. Like you could try some hardcore drugs, but you could also end up dead.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
With your five.
I don't want to be like 2 minutes into mescaline and forget how to use my watch.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Why would you ever want to go back from a mescaline trip? That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
If you had mescaline right now.
Oh no, I'm too fucked up, but my watch is like my dad's face, so I can't do anything.
I'm sorry. Dad, your eye. I'm sorry. I'm poking you.
Son,
Yeah, look
you
how
didn't take the garbage out.
Oh, Dad!
No! Why did I ever do this? I don't know. Like I like the what the default powers everyone wants are like flight,
yeah.
invisibility.
You with telekinesis, you can fly. You can just
levitate yourself.
telekinesis yourself.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah. You could even like kind of emulate super strength. Like you could have like a barrier in front of your fist to absorb
Yeah.
impact, and then like sort of like sling your arm with your power.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to like punch through a brick wall or something cool like that.
Yeah. You know, what I always liked in the X-Men series was the way that they would use Magneto's abilities to be like basically, okay, you could do magnet stuff with metal, whatever.
You can do magnets.
But they would make it like, okay, so in the one X-Men movie where he pulls all the iron out of that guy's blood.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, that's magnets. And then he makes a little metal disc to ride out of there on, and you're like, I guess that's also magnets. Like,
yeah, or like in First Class, I remember seeing First Class in the theater with a friend, and the part where he right through Kevin Bacon's head with the coin, the Nazi coin.
oh yeah,
Slowly pushes
Like,
it through his skull.
through his fucking
I remember
head.
I was with a friend. He started laughing. I started going, "Ugh!" and I looked at him, and people were looking at us because he was laughing. I'm like, you are sick.
Like, all right, psychopath, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's things you don't normally think about. But
Yeah.
yeah,
There's an arc in X-Men in the comics where he
nerd.
where he actually
But actually, in the comics,
Actually.
where
he ballbuster general over here.
but he separates the adamantium that's bonded to Wolverine's skin and removes it from his body.
Yeah.
And like the pain causes Wolverine to go feral for a while, and he's got bone claws instead of metal ones.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the thing, he was born with those claws, but before the adamantium was bonded to his skeleton, they were just bone.
You get a little bit of that in the one Wolverine movie.
Bone.
That's bone.
That's bone.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that in the one Wolverine movie. I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, is it
it's
the
not Logan?
Is
I
it
didn't
the
see
shitty one?
I didn't see the shitty one.
The
It's
shitty
the
one?
shitty one. I saw the shitty one.
I
in
saw
theaters.
the
with
shitty
weird
one.
with weird Deadpool. That was the first Marvel movie I watched, incidentally.
Yeah.
I remember leaving the theater going, "Well, that fucking sucked. Why do you guys like this?"
Wow, that was actually bad though.
Yeah,
It was actually not good though. Even.
Yeah, I know Marvel is kind of poked some fun at that in other media
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Like as far as like default superpowers go, I feel like they're all cool but basically boring. Like I'd rather have an interesting one, like being able to step back 5 exact minutes.
I mean,
Telekinesis is pretty good though.
telekinesis is my go-to, and it's like my go-to because I like to write, and I have an OC character that's in like a Marvel AU universe. That was redundant.
I was gonna say, I'm actually not sure what we're talking. What's AC and O?
OC is original
content.
character.
Original character.
Okay.
Yeah.
AU is alternate universe.
Oh, sweet.
Where she
and OP is
where she was
no.
she has a whole backstory and stuff, and she was working with the Tesseract. There was an explosion, and she was the only one that survived the explosion, but she got powers from it.
Oh, okay.
Like
And
you do.
That's pretty sweet.
And basically it's telekinesis, but like really powerful, like god tier powerful.
Like planet moving.
Yeah, explosion. Like when
Nice.
she gets really angry, her eyes turn white and things just explode around her.
Incidentally, is this bothering you?
No,
Because I'll put this out.
no,
if
this
it's
is just
bothering
my no.
Okay.
I have like a eyelash in my eye. That's why I
okay.
keep touching my eye.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Possibly the worst sensation. The
Yeah, I
worst
hate that
annoying
feeling.
sensation.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's just
Do you want me to get your eye drops or anything?
No, I have eye drops.
Oh.
That's why there's just like looks like a tear
Just
streaming down.
streams of tears running out of your
A single
face.
tear running down my face.
That or someone littered. I don't know. That's usually what happens when someone litters is someone cries a single tear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Usually an American Indian.
Yeah. That's what I've learned.
I'm American Indian.
Well, there you go. You're
See?
okay. So I'm gonna drop this can over here.
Nope.
You can't see this, but she's just drawing a line down her cheek.
Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya?
Aubrey suddenly turned into Pocahontas. Feathers. Not.
God.
What I like about X-Men 2 is like there's so many like fucking useless X-Men because like
There really are.
because it's if we're going with the angle of like genetic mutation, then there's no guarantee that every power is going to be useful at all.
Yeah.
And genetic mutation, I mean, might not even give you my power, might just give you an extra appendage. And it ain't doing
Yeah, I
nothing.
think it
Right.
usually just gives people cancer. I'm not
Yeah,
really sure.
actually, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what cancer is.
Yeah.
There's,
Genetic mutation.
Yeah, like hazel colored eyes is a genetic mutation. But like there was one mutant. I can't even remember what his name was. It was like Mute or something like that. But he his power was that unless he's being directly observed, he won't stay in anyone's memory. Like once he's out of your sight and out of your vicinity, you'll forget he ever existed.
See, now that doesn't even seem like a mutant power because that's on the observer.
Yeah, right. It's not
That
on you.
That
It's
doesn't
on
even
them.
seem like you can write that in
See, I feel
correctly.
That means everyone else is a mutant that forgets shit.
Yeah.
well. No,
Who wrote that?
I'm sure it was explained somehow with
I'm
like
sure it was
brainwave
explained.
manipulation
I
and shit.
Yes, but that's pushing it.
It's a little sketchy.
I'm not saying it's you. It's obviously, but just
There was one. What was it? He could like. Like
Oh, no, beer down.
No.
Man,
it was something weird and painful. Like he could remove his bones or something like that.
That's bone. Sorry.
no one knows what that
I
is.
know. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
doing.
you guys said that earlier, and I'm like
yeah.
just sitting here.
It's
I
an
don't
American
know.
Psycho
I can't
reference.
believe Paul prefers Van Allen's card to mine.
That's bone.
That's bone.
God, no one knows what
I know.
that
I'm
is.
sorry. Watch American Psycho, everybody. Then
And
refer
then-
to this
and then watch
podcast.
Where'd a
memes
knucklehead
about-
like you get a card like that?
Wow, that's classy.
I love the idea, even though it doesn't make sense, of a guy that just vanishes from your memory the minute that you don't see him.
Yeah.
I
That's
would
a
love to be
scary
that guy.
thought.
He sounds
love to be that
more
guy.
like an SCP than like a.
Yeah.
But think about all the ways that could benefit you.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, you build yourself a little cabin in the woods. You have a house. You live in it. Nobody basically knows you're there ever. You don't have to pay any property tax. You just go around stealing whatever
And
you
rob a
want.
bank. Yeah,
The minute
that's-
you hide in the closet, they don't know you're there anymore.
Right.
Everything is yours. The world is yours, and the price you pay for it is loneliness, I guess. But
Yeah, see, that's why it's scary for me.
If I remember right, this guy was fucking miserable. like,
well, yeah, I'm sure he was lonely as
this was
hell.
real cool, but oh man, he was miserable.
like Professor X did some kind of like manipulation so that he could at least remember him
Yeah.
because like brain powers.
Imagine dating is hard because the second date is always the first date.
like
Right.
50 First Dates.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Like 50 First Dates.
Like Adam Sandler.
Like
Forgettable.
I was
Fuck.
No, I actually like Adam Sandler.
yeah, sick burn. Jesus, sick burn.
Sorry.
I love it.
Just trying to be quippy,
It was
like you
pretty
guys.
good.
Just trying to be
Dude,
part of the gang.
Just,
Thank you.
kiss that one.
Very good. Thank you.
Beautiful. But no, yeah, I don't know. I think that's an interesting power. I think,
Yeah.
like when it comes to superpowers, there's just so many stock ones. You don't really think about stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't even think about like something as different, and I don't mean different in a bad way as Chris's. Like I can't,
Yeah, right.
because
There's just so many default. I can catch fire. I can run real fast.
yeah,
I
like
can breathe underwater.
I like flying, which you like.
Yeah.
Like Ben said, you can do with telekinesis. That's why telekinesis and what's the other one where you
Telepathy?
telepathy,
Telepathy,
are
yeah.
God,
really
yeah.
cool to me.
I think the trick is to, if you're going to come up with a cool superpower, is place limitations on it.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
some kind of.
That's why I don't think Superman is cool. I don't like Superman at all.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not
He's
cool.
got every power, and I think that's super lame.
Yeah, but
Superman is
super lame.
yeah, but kryptonite though.
Yeah, but you have to have kryptonite on hand.
You want to hear a fun fact about kryptonite? And I can't remember where I heard it. I love this. I don't know where I heard this. No, I do. It was on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Okay.
Patton Oswalt told this to Jerry Seinfeld. Kryptonite was invented because Superman was a radio serial and the dude that did his voice needed to take a vacation.
Wow.
There
See-
was they needed a creative way for him to have something to put him out of action for a week. So they just kryptonite, whatever.
Yeah,
Just makes him really
so
weak.
basically, if that guy hadn't wanted a week off, we would have Superman who is completely invincible and it would be no
everything.
fun. It would be no fun.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's already no fun.
It's already
Yeah, no, Superman is already no fun.
That's why Batman
goody-
versus Superman
yeah.
is stupid.
Well, Superman is a goody two in general, like in the comics and stuff. It's such a goody two shoes, and I hate that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Personally, I like villains.
Well,
I don't even like superheroes per se.
remember in the '90s when Superman had the mullet.
Yeah.
and he got a little. He had like this weird curly, like his shoulder length hair.
Ew.
Like
Ugh, it just sounds greasy.
like he looked like a fucking country singer.
No wonder they gave the job to Dean Cain. Dean Cain, who's on a park bench somewhere doing nothing.
Dean Cain, who just spent the last of his Superman money buying a frozen yogurt in Topeka.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
The last of many that he's had.
Just checking his bank balance on his
Oh, stop.
generations old iPhone.
Dean Cain, whose Toyota Corolla,
Oh my God.
his 10-year-old Corolla needs new tires and he can't get them.
Oh, come on. You guys are making me
Dean
sad.
Cain, whose sandals just blew the toe thong
Yeah.
thing, and now he's looking at him
I
disappointed.
gotta look up what Dean Cain is actually up to in real
Yeah,
life.
please tell me he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine.
Dean Cain, who's selling
Yeah, but I wanna
oregano to
hear it.
teenagers for money.
Stop it.
Dean Cain, who is as mad at McDonald's for eliminating the McDouble as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah.
Dean Cain, who is now 600 pounds,
Piss myself.
bedridden. Oh, poor Dean Cain. Oh,
He's probably wildly successful.
His real name is Dean George Tanaka.
Really?
that's weird.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, I had no idea.
Dean Cain, whose mother died disappointed in him.
Yeah, let's
Now I feel bad for Dean Cain.
The
Now
least-
I'm with you.
The least super person ever.
More like ordinary, man.
Dean Cain, who went to stand up to his bully and lost.
How long have we been on this?
Cain, more like Dean Caint.
Ben, please
right?
tell me he's okay.
He's it looks like he's been doing a lot of shit on the Today Show.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on.
That's one step away from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, my mom loves that show.
Yep.
Which is
Dancing with the Has-Beens.
which is 2 steps away from releasing a sex tape.
Yep,
I think.
Oh, God. Who wants to watch the Dean Cain sex tape?
I do.
Yeah. Would you do?
Yeah, why not?
He said that with a complete serious face, everyone.
The last
I'm
thing
curious.
of merit that Dean Cain did was the Ripley's Believe It or Not
What?
TV show.
Kane appeared in the film God's Not Dead, in which he plays an arrogant businessman.
No.
In 2016, Kane played a guest role on the Netflix original series Lady Dynamite
Oh, all right.
as Graham, the ex-fiance of Maria Bamford.
Well,
Dean
he's
Cain
still
as-
working and he's not on his last fro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You,
Not yet. Yeah, but Dean Cain only makes slightly more than I make a year. Dean Cain almost certainly
But are
lives
you
in a
on your
shitty
last
apartment.
froyo? You're not. You're
I'm not.
fine.
No, I could get some froyo.
Yeah.
Kane supported Republican candidate Rick Perry for president in the 2012 election. In 2016, he endorsed Donald Trump.
Citizen Kane.
wow, that's way more about Dean Cain than I
Than
thought I'd
any
ever
of us
know.
ever
Right.
needed to know.
Yeah.
But okay, look.
I hope he has chewing gum
Yeah.
stuck to his shoes
You're
right
right.
now. Can't get it out.
I hope he is asphyxiating himself while he's masturbating, and it doesn't die, but like has a scare where the lemon falls out of his mouth, and he's and he like his wife finds him, and he's like on the ground coughing and freaking out because he almost died.
That's so oddly specific.
That's very specific.
No, I haven't thought about it or anything. All right.
I was just thinking, like, maybe, like, I hope he gets Netflix fished or something like that. Like, not like he almost...
Wouldn't it be funny?
Almost died.
Wouldn't it be funny if Dean Cain got fished and then you see him on Oprah? Like, is Oprah still on? Whatever happened to Oprah? Man, Oprah and Dean
She's
Cain
just rich as fuck.
gone.
Yeah, she has her own network that she's on probably a little bit of the time.
Yeah.
She's considering running for president.
Oh God.
Is she actually, or is that just what people are talking about?
I thought she said she was.
No,
like,
I thought that was just people
People
are
want her
saying
to.
it, want her to, but she's no more qualified than.
right.
Yeah. Well, neither is our actual
That's what I'm
president.
saying. Well, I didn't finish that sentence, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no more qualified than the current president. So really, is that good? I mean, that's not very fair.
Seems at
I
least
don't know.
like possible that it could happen.
Whatever
Yeah, well,
happened
it's
to Ben
possible.
Carson's goofy ass? Is he off getting a
9,
patient
9.
killed somewhere?
Do you remember, was that him or was that Herman Cain? 999. I forget which black presidential candidate it was. That's shame on me. But 999 was the tax plan, and it came directly from Sim City. Do you know that?
What?
Yeah.
No.
One of the two black candidates for president for the Republicans in the last like 8 years proposed a tax plan of 999 for like residential, industrial, business taxes or whatever. And it came straight out of Sim City.
What?
Yeah, like that's apparently like a real nice solid ratio of taxes in Sim City that they thought would be, let's put it on the platform.
That's bizarre.
Fuck it.
I mean,
I know this. Okay, kind of off topic, but did you guys know that The Sims turned 18 this year?
Oh my God.
wow.
I told my mom that. She's like, "What the hell?" And I was like,
Sims-
"Yeah, I remember playing the first one, which means I was way too young to be playing a game where you can woohoo in it."
Yeah.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
I hadn't even woohooed yet.
Yes, I hadn't woohooed yet.
I didn't know anything
Oh,
about
man, I
what
was-
woohoo was.
Well, I wasn't
I'm
that
fucking
young,
good.
but I was young.
Oh, but speaking of video games, I'm thinking now about City of Heroes.
Back to superpowers.
That
Yeah.
that old MMO.
Full circle.
Bring it around. Dean Cain. Woohoo. Superheroes.
I wish we could capture. I wish we had video to show the swagger with which you just waved your cigar while saying nothing at all.
Right. Thank you. This is the Churchillian.
Yeah, right. Notice if I wave like this, I can say anything.
My favorite portrayal of Winston Churchill is the one in Inglourious Bastards where he's just sitting at a table drinking a scotch and smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And he has like two lines, and one of them is brief him. And it's just, I don't know why. I just
remember that.
classic Churchill.
Yeah. But you were saying about City.
Sorry.
Heroes. Sorry.
City of Heroes. The City of Heroes really does kind of open your eyes to like how hard it actually is to create a good superhero, because there's like three kinds of characters you'll meet in a superhero MMO. One is the kind who like 10% of players will put like actual time and effort into making an original character. About 40% will make gag characters. Like
Okay.
like
What do they look like?
well,
Like Fart Man.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I ran into a guy once, for example. This is like one of my favorites. His name was the Pencil. It was just this like really he was just this really skinny really skinny, like rail thin guy in an all yellow bodysuit and a tall pink hat like an eraser. And the only thing in his bio was, "I swear to God, I'm going to kill the sharpener that did this to me." In all caps.
That doesn't sound like a gag at all. That sounds like a genuine backstory to be explored.
Right. Yeah. Why haven't Marvel and DC got this guy yet?
Yeah, especially
it was-
DC. Have you seen some of Batman's villains?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Clayface.
Condiment Man.
Condiment Man?
Yeah, Condiment
Condiment
Man.
Man.
Condiment King.
Condiment King. I'm
Can
sorry.
we talk about that? What is that?
He's
It's exactly what it
ketchup, He
sounds
squirts
like.
ketchup and mustard. It's exactly what it sounds
Mustard.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
I actually get that reference.
Yeah,
Mustard.
Oh.
Mayo.
That was by far the most insane thing that ever happened to me. Encountering Ketchup and Mustard Man. Oh god,
Yeah,
it's like an acid trip.
Condiment King's an actual Batman villain.
That
No
is the
idea.
stupidest thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
I only know it from the Lego Batman
And
movie.
I watched
'cause
the
they
State of the
pull-
Union.
Wait.
That sounded like a dying fish.
I forget what we're laughing about.
Dying fish. All right, anyway. Sorry. I keep-
Calendar Man is a close second.
Yeah,
for
Calendar Man.
30
weirdest.
days hath September. Yeah, that's all he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like day themed crimes.
Although he was good enough to be like a NPC in the Batman
Yeah.
game, so
A very creepy NPC.
yeah, he was creepy.
Yeah.
He was creepy to talk to him, but
I don't really remember. I don't really
All he-
remember.
he
him
was
at all.
just he was like downstairs under the
courthouse. Yeah, all he
in
did
the
was
jail.
sit in a cell. He was the answer to a Riddler riddle.
If you and
Is
if
this
you
Arkham
can't
City?
Arkham
Arkham.
Origins.
He's in City too.
He's
'cause
in City,
I've
too,
never played
yeah.
Origins,
Okay.
but he's in. You just go. You can talk to him on actual holidays, and he'll have like a riddle for the holiday.
Oh.
But
Yeah, there was some like bizarre Easter egg involving him where like if you set your console's internal clock to the day that Rocksteady was founded, he'll give you like a little Easter egg about like the following Batman game.
yeah,
That's really like no one found it, so Rocksteady to come out and be like, okay, guys, no one's found this yet, so here's what you do.
yeah.
Rocksteady is
kind
the
of
studio?
which kind of
Rocksteady Entertainment, yeah.
defeats the purpose of an Easter egg.
Right.
Yeah.
There are Mortal Kombat Easter eggs that people are still finding.
Like the original Mortal
Like the
Kombat?
original one
Oh,
in the
wow.
arcade cabinet, yeah.
How about just like, what, this last year, someone finally discovered there's a dude in the audience of Punch Out that clues you into when Mike Tyson is going to
Yeah.
throw his...
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like whenever he's about to throw his power attack or whatever, there's one dude in the audience, if you watch him, you can beat the game easy.
Oh wow.
Because he's like still until it's about to happen, and then he goes like, "Bleh," and like, "Bleh,"
He like
just
just
lifts
jumps
a
up
little
like
bit.
the rest of the audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
God, but we were talking. Oh, what
Did you pick a superpower, Dave?
Yeah, what's your
I still
superpower?
haven't picked a super. Okay, so I was thinking like basically the most. You're right, I think, Chris, when you say that a really good, interesting superpower probably needs limits.
Yeah.
I think it's like the same way that form, creates constraints on poetry that makes poetry more interesting. When you have
Yeah.
to follow rules, you come
Yeah.
up with things you wouldn't
Yeah.
have come up with before. So I don't know, because basically I just want to be a god. Right.
Yeah,
That's
right.
really it.
Oh, I was gonna say though, the remaining 50% of City of Heroes characters,
Oh, right.
edgy as fuck.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
what?
like 2005 RAR.
Yeah,
Edgy?
like dark,
Like edgelord.
Yeah.
yeah, think
Hates
Oh,
my
okay.
mom, man.
yeah, like a 15-year-old who's just heard of Spawn, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like creates
Well, that
creates some
doesn't
like
sound very-
grim dark, wide brimmed
but
hat.
That
And,
Yeah.
doesn't sound super fun. You're not really selling this game.
Yeah, but does he say lots of fuck words? Because if he does, I'll buy it.
Words.
Well, unfortunately, now the game
fuck
is
word.
dead. NCSoft took down their servers, and yeah, you can't play it anymore.
I remember when that game first
I said
came
that
out.
first.
I was running a really shitty PC.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm gonna get in. I want to be a superhero. I want to play this. And I remember playing I think it was probably a demo because I don't think I bought the game. And I remember just jittering through like huge
Yeah.
landscape.
Wow, cool.
Wow. Oh, that sounds
Sick.
fun.
Like I love how these buildings go past me at 4 frames a second. This is so cool.
Yeah,
That's almost GoldenEye, right?
Yeah. Right.
I had a
Morty.
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 You are without a doubt the Rick Sanchez of this table.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh, man.
I was watching JoJo the other night, and one of the there are these like spirit fighters called stands. Like certain people have stands that will like just appear and kind of do your fighting for you.
Okay.
And then like if your stand gets hurt, you get hurt too, stuff like that. But there's one stand called the Hanged Man, and his power I thought was really cool. He's probably like my favorite stand so far. But his ability is like you can't see him. you can only see him in reflective surfaces. And he's got like a big ass wrist knife that'll like, you know, jack you up with.
That's awesome.
But the limitation there is that he can only exist in reflective surfaces.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
So as long as no one is, well, it's also another, if no one's observing him, he's like not there or forgotten. It's kind of a similar thing to the
Sort of, yeah. The gimmick being that he sort of exists.
It's the least subtle sneak away to Pete that has ever happened on this show.
The gimmick though being that he sort of exists only as light. So like he can only travel then from one reflective surface to another.
Okay.
So if
So I gotta carry a mirror with me at all times
well
if I want his help.
No, like because he can like, as long as there's some reflective surfaces, and like think of all the reflective surfaces. This includes like eyes.
Yeah.
This can,
Clouds are reflective.
This can, a drop of water.
There's a little bit of weakness to the writing of this because on some level everything is reflective even if it's imperceptible.
Yeah,
right?
mine is like
Sort of, yeah,
black stuff, like the deepest color of black.
Yeah, right.
It's not reflective, but other than
The
that,
crazy ultra black.
yeah,
or
whatever
it was.
it's called.
Yeah, but it's reflective, I guess, as it appears in animation.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
for the convenience of, you know, telling the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really cool power, and I enjoyed watching that whole arc.
So here's a question. Let's say I'm that guy, and I'm like basically you'd be trapped or confined to the existence of the surface you're in, right?
Well,
Unless you move.
this is the person using this stand is a physical, actual human being.
Oh.
But the stand itself only exists in reflective surfaces.
Okay, so let's say the stand, like someone walks into the room and it's already there. If the stand is in the reflective surface and cuts that guy's head off in the mirror, he dies in real life. Right. Okay. All right, that's pretty sweet.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a pretty neat power. I always thought. But
I dig that. You okay?
What's with your?
Yeah, what happened to your hands?
You got sweater paws.
They're wet.
Oh, you a little moist hand.
Oh God! Oh no!
Did you break the headphone?
No, tell me you didn't just break your headphone.
No, I just think I got caught in the. Continue. I'm sorry. Oh God, am I sorry?
No, I'm gonna pee.
Oh, okay. So, he's leaving.
Yeah.
So do you have a superpower, Aubrey, or you want to stay with like the telekinesis?
No, I would stick with the telekinesis. I want to be OP.
OP.
It's a pretty
fun.
OP power, and like, I don't know. There's some powers I feel like.
Also, again, super villains.
Way cooler. Way
not,
cooler.
Not so much a superhero.
Way cooler. Yeah.
So, I would probably end up being a supervillain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're consistently the most riveting parts of any superhero movies.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the time,
them,
yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes not so much, but
Guardians of the
time.
Galaxy is the one big example where I can think of where I don't care about as much about the villain as I do about the heroes.
Yeah. I don't know. I also
or
felt
the second Thor movie was pretty.
yeah.
So you guys, I haven't watched like
Blase.
basically any of the Marvel movies. I know nothing.
Oh, I've seen every single one.
Yeah.
I felt like well, obviously like the Grand Master or the Supreme Master or whatever his name was.
Grandmaster?
Grandmaster Jeff
Furious
Goldblum
Five.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
in Thor Ragnarok.
It's me, Jeff Goldblum.
I know. I'm talking
And,
about Ragnarok
okay.
though.
I was just wondering if I could have some of your.
But no, because I feel like he was like the better bad guy in that movie. I felt like Hela was a little one dimensional, honestly.
That's hella cool.
Just a little bit. She was still cool. She had cool powers, but I felt like
I mean, but
Jeff Goldblum
she's
was more memorable.
Also a goddess. There's only so much like. Yeah, she's one dimensional because she's really overpowered and she's got this storyline, but
she can generate knives out of nowhere.
That's pretty sweet, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty good one.
yeah, I mean, but they didn't, they can't be as in depth as the comics anyway.
Sure.
So.
Here's the other thing: is like, can anyone be memorable next to Jeff Goldblum? Like, I probably forget like at least a third of the people in Jurassic Park.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have any
Yeah.
memories of Jurassic Park.
Must go
except
faster.
Yeah.
Spitting dinosaurs.
Yeah, basically
Car seat.
Newman getting hit in the eyes.
Yeah.
Little kids with the glass ceiling of the car getting smashed in.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum in that fucking killer leather jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Right.
when he's
It's
laying
so good.
side out.
You know
like
they're
the
making
sexy
a.
legs
You know they're
splayed.
making a pop bobblehead of the Funko
Oh,
Pop
are they?
of him laying
I
in
want
the
that.
sexy
Yeah.
position.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are they
with
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god,
It's
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
I think it's.
that.
I think it's
Gotta
going to
get
be
it.
a Hot Topic
Yeah,
exclusive.
gotta
I
get
think.
it. Yeah. Must have.
Yeah.
Must have Funko.
Must have Funko. Must have Funko.
One of our traditions is to watch. Trisha and I's one of our traditions is to watch Independence Day on the 4th of July every year.
Yeah,
and he's
and the Patriot on your anniversary. Is that right?
correct. The Patriot. Yeah, it's war movies in general, but
Right.
we always kind of throw the Patriot in there because I fucking love that movie. This is a good, so historically inaccurate. It's so good.
The only thing I remember from that movie is someone melting little toys.
Yeah,
into
to make musket balls.
Musket balls. Yeah, that's
Jason
it.
Alexander is one of the most hateable bad guys in any movie ever. He's just a shithead through the whole thing.
Yeah.
No redeeming qualities. Just a bastard.
But speaking of villains, though, I think for recent superhero movies, my favorite bad guy was definitely Michael Keaton as the Vulture.
Yeah, he was good.
Did a really
we-
good job.
This is in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Spider-Man.
watched Homecoming on your recommendation. That movie was awesome. Yeah, it was good. And I'm not usually a fan of like huge CG fests, but that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't. What's his name? What's the kid's name?
Toby Maguire.
Tom Holland.
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Maguire.
Tom Holland actually did a lot of his stunts.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
He's
because
a gymnast.
because I'm a nerd who I bought it for Christmas and I watched all of the stuff. Yeah, he's a gymnast and a dancer. So and like when he when they're like do a flip and that's him doing a flip.
Yeah.
He can standing backflip like
No
just
shit.
from nothing.
Yeah.
It was really impressive. They built like when he's on the Washington Monument, they built like a wall for him to run jump on and stuff that's like slanted, but that's him climbing and stuff.
No shit.
So there's not as much CG. I mean, yeah, there's obviously when he's
Yeah.
swinging around, but
Yeah.
Right, but there's also like
There's
slight
a-
practical effects or
Yeah.
like, maybe interesting camera
there's
work on real
there's
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about the climax. I think more
yeah,
than
that's
anything.
I know what you're thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah.
that part is definitely obviously.
Yeah, with the plane.
Well, some of the plane is real too.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it is a lot of CG. But bless you.
Yeah,
To
but
my mind, the most memorable thing in that whole movie, and granted, I only watched the last half of it because I think I was editing an episode when you guys started it one night. But I remember coming in basically on a boat has split in half.
Oh yeah,
and he's
the
holding
Staten
it
Island
together.
ferry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Possibly one of the coolest scenes I've seen in the movie in a long time.
Cool.
Like, what a great idea.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of great moments in the comics too, where Spider-Man, kind of drops the wise guy act and
Yeah.
and like has these big, super heroic
Yeah.
moments.
I like the bromance between Spider-Man and Deadpool.
Yeah.
They have whole comics of just the two of them. And one of them was called Isn't It Bromantic? I saw it when I was working at Barnes & Noble. That was just the name of the comic. I was like, man, I want this.
Romantic.
How cool is Deadpool too?
Deadpool's fucking awesome.
Deadpool's
He's
pretty
like
cool.
he's like number 3 on my list of favorites. It's like
Yeah.
It's like Doctor Doom, Loki, and Deadpool. And then
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
So
When is the new Deadpool movie coming out?
I don't know. It's
Better
this
be
year,
soon.
right?
I think it's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be this
put
year.
another trailer out recently.
Oh,
Right.
I remember I've only seen the Bob Ross trailer.
Didn't we
Oh,
all
yeah.
see that together?
Yeah.
You guys showed up a little bit late, Chris.
Yeah,
think,
I
but
watched
we
it.
basically all of us, us 3 dudes and our 3 girlfriends, all saw this movie together. I think it was an amazing experience.
There's a new one. We'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be soon. We gotta go see it again because we all went to see it together.
Right.
Tradition.
I
Tradition.
have a copy of it. I bought it.
Oh.
Yeah, I
really?
bought just like a plain DVD copy for $4 on Black Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna throw away my superpower and say I just wish I could point to a DVD and go "you" and it would rip to my Plex server. That's what I want.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's not really that bad of a.
I can't tell you how much time I spent ripping King of the Hill from what was. It's like 13 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
like 2 to 4 discs a season, and I've been ripping them over a long period of time.
I heard a rumor that in the age of everything getting brought back because nothing's good anymore and they have to rehash old
Please
stuff.
say what I think you're gonna say.
Someone has approached Mike Judge about reinstating, like bringing back King of the Hill.
I would so
Which would be
watch
great
that.
because King of the Hill, like all those shows on Fox that hit the Fox graveyard, King of the Hill was consistently good.
Yep.
For like 15 years.
Yeah.
Titus is another one that was on there, wasn't it?
Titus, yeah.
That was one of your favorite shows.
Chris Titus in general is a comedian. His first big special was Norman Rockwell's Bleeding. It's one of my favorite. Like the perfect if for dysfunctional families, it's the perfect hour and a half set of stand up. It's really good.
Yeah, which might have been the target audience for Fox in general.
Yeah, right, exactly, right.
Yeah,
not
now
sure.
that now that you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it seems like that might have been what Fox was after in the
Yeah.
first place. Between I guess The Simpsons and King of the Hill, and Titus is another one, and Family Guy was theirs
Yeah.
for a while, right?
I was like
Yeah.
King of the Hill because King of the Hill had heart.
It did.
There's a lot of heart in that show.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never got into it. It's not something, but
I always kind of
Very
I know a lot
dry.
of
It's
I know
very
a lot
dry.
of people like it.
Yeah, I didn't care for it until I got in.
You got to take the dive into it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. The attitudes are very 90s. It's real, just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
There's also-
Right.
There's so much about it that is so relatable, I think, and it's funny because it's a show that is like so. It's supposed to be and is very Texas centric, but so much about it applies no matter where you are.
Yeah.
Like probably one of my I was just telling you I watched an episode where they were trying to drink an entire case of beer because inside the beer cans are a little code that tells you
right.
if you won the prize or not. And they get down to like the 29th beer and they're just about done. And Dale's telling Hank, "Oh, you just open the last one. Just pour it on the ground." And he says, "I have never poured out a beer, not even to put out a grass fire."
What was the beer they drank on that show?
Oh,
Fuck, what was it called? Remember Pawtucket Patriot from Family Guy and Duff from The Simpsons?
Hey, you have a
beer.
can of Duff in the fridge.
Yeah.
yeah, I have a Duff energy drink
Yeah,
actually in
Duff.
the fridge.
I can't remember the name of the beer that they drank.
I can't either.
Fuck.
I just watched this like 2 weeks ago. I
Turned my
can't
phone
remember.
off so it didn't.
Yeah.
Well, my phone's not off, so you
Yeah,
guys
we'll
keep
figure it
talking.
out. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about superpowers a minute ago when I walked away to have my leisurely pee. I was thinking
Right.
about like, okay, what? Okay, so do I want to think about superpowers that make me truly comic book powerful, or do I just like do I just
Alamo.
want to?
Alamo beer. That was
Alamo
it. The
beer.
Alamo beer.
Sorry, Dave.
No, I'm glad I couldn't remember. or maybe is it worth blowing a superpower on things like that, where it's like this is a thing that annoys me so much, I just want it out of my life at any cost.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If it's beneficial to you, I think as mundane,
Yeah.
or as you know what I mean. I think that's the key for me. I
Yeah.
don't necessarily need something crazy. I just need something.
I will tell you, honest to God, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I would seriously consider blowing my superpower on. I clap my hands twice. I'm in my bathroom from wherever I am.
Oh, that's
and I clap my hands twice, and I'm back where I left from.
That's a great idea.
It's a scroll of town portal.
I just want to be able to shit at home in
Yeah.
peace, no matter what's
Right,
going
what you're
on.
doing in your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
know, I
Grandma's
think a
funeral.
lot-
Oh fuck.
Oh man, I gotta take a shit, but there's my whole family here.
Oh no.
I think there's a lot of people in the world that would take that power too.
Yeah.
I know so many people that will not shit in public.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's ruining my life.
So I mean,
All right.
I'm telling you. That's maybe what I would do. Just all right. I'm out of here. I'm back home.
All right.
All right.
Oh God, I'm sorry, we're bringing that back.
Well, see, if you had that power, though, you would never be able to do. It's been a long time.
Oh no!
Shit.
Your birthday go. Now
But wait,
Now I'm in
coming
that
back home, and then you're just right there. Yeah. Oh,
right,
man.
I was gonna say if you did it, and then you're
The
trying
second clap.
The second clap, you'd be shitting you'd
Yeah.
be with your pants down in public.
Coming back. Oh God! Oh no!
I just wanted to sing this song.
Oh no, my exposed ass and everyone can see it.
Oh no! This is awful.
Tiny turtle head coming out.
That is how I shit. You're right. That's how,
I don't know
that's how
if-
it goes.
Standing up.
Does it just apply? Does it apply just on like your hand clap, or does it apply like if you're like
Like a belly.
slice of pie for
Slice
dad?
of dad.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should have thought about this more.
I don't know. Like
What
this.
about snapping? Snapping you don't do as often.
You do that, you appear in somebody else's bathroom at random.
A random bathroom with no choosing.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that, and then also like I was thinking, like what if your superpower has nothing to do with the real world at all? But like, what if you could use your power to go to basically an imagined world of your choosing,
Ooh.
That's cool.
right? So
That would help my
Time
anxiety so much.
time passes in real time. Like if you go there for an hour, you come back, it's an hour later. But at your will, you could leave, basically where your body is, go to this imagined world where
Everything's okay.
everything's how you want it, or it's something you have sort of control over. You can
What's to prevent me from just staying there?
Exactly. That's where that gets dangerous.
no,
Is you could just walk out of your life and go to giant bouncy boob world. And stay there forever.
yeah, but then what's so wrong with that? Maybe you just stay
Well,
there.
what happens to your body?
Your body goes, it vanishes.
Oh, your body, your
Your
whole
body,
body.
Just go
stays
there.
where you are. So if
Okay.
I
That sounds
snap,
awesome.
then I vanish from this world and I go
a big
to
booby,
bouncy
bouncy,
booby planet. It's funny how quick you came up with it. It's just always like it's just boobs.
This is the back of my head.
Yeah,
It's just a trampoline world.
It's the shorthand for male happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's boob
But
world.
what if you're an ass man?
Yeah, well,
I
then
am-
you go to
I
the
am-
giant butt world
I
where
am
you.
certainly an ass man.
Yeah, Chris Brady has never chosen.
No.
He's both.
People tell me all the time. They say, "Hey, you're an ass, man."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was like half Rodney Dangerfield, half old Jewish deli owner. People tell me all the time, you're an ass man. Oh, ding ding, order up.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Oh, God. Oh, let me clap my hands twice. I got to take a poop.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't know, man.
Nice callback.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
saw it.
That's what I'm here for.
I liked it,
Here for the callbacks.
as we all are.
Yeah. See, I don't know, because that's the thing.
Oh no, we lost Aubrey.
You broke me.
Gotta take a poop. That's the best. Gotta take a poop.
No, what's the ding ding?
Oh,
Booty pop.
Ding ding. That would be weird for him.
why is he ringing the bell?
Yeah.
That's his superpower.
Ding ding.
Why is he
Yeah.
ringing the bell to tell people there's an order?
Ding, ding. That's a great deli owner power. You ring the bell twice and your sandwich appears. What do you want? The pastrami on right. Ding ding. There it is. Let me go poop.
Here's your sandwich. You're gonna take a poop.
Oh wait, this isn't my bathroom. You probably can't hear that.
Yeah.
snap.
Oh no, I'm in the wrong bathroom. If only I had some pie. Oh, slice of pie for daddy.
Jesus. Your callback powers are over 9,000.
Ow, it hurts.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You are a dynamo.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed
That's
with you.
the first
right
and
now.
last time anybody's ever told me that.
So impressed.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, a moderate headache now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we have anything else to add to this superpower?
I don't know. Like
superpower.
I guess I like hearing some of the odd superpowers you don't hear or think about that often. But on some level, some of the oldies are still the classics, the best.
Yeah. Well, back in the day too, back in like World War II days, half the superheroes out there didn't even have powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was the secretary for the Justice League. Did you guys know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Shut up! Really?
I'm not kidding.
And
Look it up.
wasn't she a secretary in her alter ego too? Like
Yeah, I think so.
Diana Prince.
That'd be like if Superman put on his costume and then went and wrote in a different paper.
Yeah, no,
He has a slightly better job at the Wall Street Journal.
He goes from the Daily Planet, goes across the street and works for the Times. What the fuck?
In the 40s. It was in the 40s, I think.
Yeah.
She was when she came to join the Justice League. Oh, you can be the secretary.
Oh.
What the fuck, man?
Oh, great. Maybe I'll just stay at home.
Where I belong.
Yeah, maybe I'll stay at home and squeeze out a couple of super kids.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're boys.
Good job, DC.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
DC, you have the worst characters.
Wonder Woman was a really good movie, though.
Yeah, I have to watch it.
It
That
was
was
excellent.
Of all the shitty DC movies and the some good DC movies,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was one that I was
And
really excited
and as
about.
as a
It was good.
woman, I was moved to tears.
Yeah?
I
Really?
went and saw it with my mom and my best friend, and it was
It did not have that effect on me, but there's probably a lot that it's not it's not like my experience, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
it was experience. It's an experience being a woman and seeing
Like an awesome
an
woman
awesome
superhero.
female superhero,
Yeah.
which hasn't happened really. I mean, Storm's really cool. I like her
Oh,
as a superhero, but having a whole movie to yourself is
Yeah.
a whole different thing.
It was a really good movie. And
It was a really good movie. It was just a good movie.
have you ever seen Kill Bill?
Oh yeah, I saw Kill Bill.
You're right.
Don't.
Actually, I almost watched it the other night. It's on Netflix.
I love Kill Bill.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
movie.
fucking
It's
cool.
so good.
But I actually I was like, I want to watch this, but after reading about what all the things that Uma Thurman just came out with,
I saw
right?
that, yeah.
Oh, wait,
can't-
really?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
About who?
Harvey
Tarantino?
Weinstein.
Weinstein.
and working with Tarantino.
Oh wait, there's Tarantino shit too.
That's
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
very surprising, but it is disappointing.
the car scene in
The car scene.
Yeah, Kill Bill 2.
She almost got killed. They made her drive on this road that was not a real road. Tarantino talked her into it. She
like a
she
40s
got-
dune buggy.
Yeah, she got crushed at her waist. She thought her life was over. She didn't know if she would walk.
How did we not know that?
And
when
that's
it
why
happened?
she has serious problems with her back and her legs. Yeah.
So between
It was
Weinstein,
I cried through that article that I read.
To Tarantino, and to both of their credit, Uma Thurman forgave him. And to Tarantino's credit, he was like, "Yeah, that was the stupidest thing I ever did." And
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he's such a method person. That's how he films his
Yeah.
movies.
See,
Yeah.
I thought I thought you were talking about harassment.
Oh no,
allegations
the
or
article was
something.
about
That's
that
Which
the
too.
is
Weinstein shit.
which is why I said
Yeah, the
it
article was
would
about
surprise
that.
me coming from Tarantino, but
Oh no, he didn't. That was
Well, he's-
Weinstein. But he was.
he's not an awful
He was no.
So Tarantino's not an awful molester. He's got that going for him.
No, but he wasn't really supportive of her when
Right.
she
Yeah.
came out with that stuff about Weinstein. But
right?
Right.
Well,
You
you
know.
know what? He's one of those guys who seems to have taken half stance behind the wall, saying,
Yeah.
"I knew enough to do something, but
but I
look
didn't.
at me."
Yeah, and it's hard when you see it come from when you're talking about a badass female in a film.
Yeah,
You want that person, you want that director to be
just go with
an
it.
actual feminist,
Yeah.
not militant feminist. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah. Right,
the
right.
actual the proper
Yeah.
definition of the word.
yeah.
But-
Before 2016 and 2017 happened, and no one knew where they stood on anything anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway. But no, that is a good film, and she doesn't quite have superpowers, but she
Yeah.
might as well have.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
But yeah, Wonder Woman's come a long way.
baby.
But yeah, back in the
And we we brought it back down.
Taking it down.
But
Taking women down in 1957. Just bringing them back.
She's come a long way, baby, to being the secretary for well, whatever.
the Super Friends.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. This is Poison Ivy behind a typewriter.
Man, maybe I should just check LinkedIn for a minute.
Oh God! I think I broke another one of your chairs.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Man, I gotta stop eating cookies.
Yeah, Ben's bouncing on the chair. It's making me nervous.
You got
Oh,
a little
sorry.
wobble to it.
That's
Which chair is that? That might be the good chair.
That's now, yeah, that's a good.
good
It's an out.
chair.
the good chair.
It's like, yeah, there's one good
It's
chair.
the only good chair in this shitty little room in my basement.
Wasn't that an SNL joke where he's talking about the good chair? Do you remember that? It was in that the Black Jeopardy sketch where they're talking about what the contestants are playing for. The good chair. When Grandpa needs a place to sit down, he needs the good chair.
That's my life.
Yeah.
That's my house minus a grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Dead air. Dead
Yeah, sorry
air
about that.
on the Dude Cast.
Anyway, we were talking about how a lot of superheroes just didn't start off with that. Like Thor.
Yeah.
Originally didn't fly. He just threw his hammer and it would just pull him.
Is that not how it still is? Because that's what I thought it was. But I'm not that up on Thor.
Did you see the new one?
No, haven't seen Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Everyone
Thor-
says it's good.
Without his hammer,
excellent.
Without his hammer, Thor can still fly and or not fly,
He
but
can
jump really high.
Yeah,
and-
kind of like how the Hulk can jump really high.
yeah. Massive strength means massive.
But in the comics,
Leg
I mean, that makes
gains.
sense. In the comics,
talking
he's
about.
like,
Yeah.
in the comics, he's like 600 some pounds. Like,
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. So,
Thor. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And skinny little Tom Hiddleston in the comics is like 570 pounds. Loki is.
That's
But
funny.
they're gods, so like he can still, jump really high and like
Yeah. They're still super strong and
Yeah.
super everything.
still super everything. That's like the whole point of the movie. You should see it.
Yeah.
So just yeah.
I want to see this one.
It's not really. It's not really saying he lost his hammer because you see it in the commercials. So it's not
Okay.
really a
Yeah, it happens like a quarter of the way into the movie. It's
not even. It's not really a spoiler because you see it in the
Non-spoilery plot point. Thor loses his hammer.
not
Yeah.
really.
That's my hammer.
That's my hammer.
That's my hammer.
That's my hammer. And
No one knows what that is
I
either.
know, I'm sorry
We
about
keep
that.
doing this.
And I oops my hammer.
No one knows what that is.
I know.
I'm gonna start doing. That's gonna be my new role on this
Yeah.
podcast. Is go. No one knows what that is.
That's my hammer.
No one knows what that is.
I'm sorry. It's inside jokes.
Why are you doing it?
Because I sound really far away. No one knows what that is.
Oh, you think darkness is alive. But I was born in it, molded by it.
That was what's that game that we played? Joe. Wow. What's the name of that game?
I don't know.
The accent game.
Balderdash. Or no, no.
No,
Wait.
it's,
Scrabble.
it's not shenanigans. It's
Monopoly.
From Utter Nonsense it's
Connect
called.
4.
utter nonsense.
Yeah, that's
Utter
it.
nonsense.
We
What
have
is
to.
that meme? Connect 4 meme right now?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing?
I'm
there's been a
sorry. Yeah,
shitload of,
the Connect 4 memes that you haven't seen them. Oh
This
my
is
God,
now
it's just-
Aubrey's meme corner.
Just every.
Starring Aubrey.
It's just every fucking where. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. No, go
I
on.
want to know about this meme.
No,
Is it dank?
it's
It's pretty dank. They just
It's
take like
the cover of the old cover of Connect 4, and people
Okay.
just change it into things.
Oh,
It's so fucking.
that's awesome. Is this
sounds
the
good.
new Ugandan Knuckles?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I
I'm
haven't
sick
seen.
of that.
I haven't
Will
seen
this
much
new
of that meme
meme show
anywhere.
us the way?
Although,
Sorry.
speaking of January memes, my boyfriend's in for a surprise tomorrow on Valentine's Day.
Oh man.
Shit.
January memes.
Yeah, so like shit like this.
Yeah.
Connect flour.
Yeah,
Just
it's
got
really
flowers
stupid.
spilling out.
Yeah, it's just really stupid shit. I mean, I laugh at it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's gonna show me the way.
It's,
Stop it.
I need to know the way.
There's Connect One.
Stop doing that.
Connect one. You don't like this?
It's shit like it's shit like that. It's shit like that.
That's really funny.
They're good memes. I mean, look it up. It's funny,
Dank.
but it's just everywhere.
Gang.
It's super dank.
Hilarious pepperoni.
Man, this is
No one can see this and they don't get it.
I know.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Gosh.
Man, memes have gotten so good ever since that fucking gorilla died.
He was killed.
Yeah, he was
dicks
killed.
out.
Dicks
He
out.
didn't
Dicks
just
out.
die.
We come in with those dicks out.
dicks out, guys. In remembrance of him,
Yep.
dicks out.
Dicks out.
Dicks out.
Dicks out.
All right.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Right.
Right.
How are we on time?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could
it's
just do a little just move.
We could probably,
Uh,
if we
just
had
kinda tie everything.
just sort of
uh,
let it, kind of.
let it
Just,
simmer.
I think we could probably,
I'm genuinely lost.
if
with you three.
if we could probably, just just never go anywhere with it.
You guys know each other so well that you're getting what's. I'm not picking up what you're putting
Well,
down.
and you know that we could,
It's if we want, we don't have. But if
No, see, I'm not.
I mean,
but
if
it's
we-
not. I'm not getting it.
if we-
You guys
if we
are making
preferred-
this joke, and I'm legitimately. I don't know what you guys are
Just,
doing. I don't know what the plan is.
This is
Well,
I
like,
feel real lost.
the plan is like,
Stop
you
it.
know, when you're.
No, seriously. I really don't get it, you guys.
Nobody knows what that is either.
this is my favorite game in which you don't say anything.
Yes, exactly.
You just keep
you
on,
rambling and
and
not
you
get to
never-
the point.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, I guess we'll wrap up this segment here.
Yeah.
And we'll be back.
Yeah.
With some recommendations and what we've learned. Ooh. What, if anything, we have learned.
I didn't
today.
write anything down, so let me think.
Neither. All right.
You already? Oh man, I got a book here.
I gotta write some stuff.
All right.
Let's take a break. See you in a bit.
Yep. I think you're overriding what we recorded.
It's a separate track. It's fine.
Are you sure? Because it looks like it's overriding.
Oh, are we recording? Are we going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we are? Why are
yeah.
you?
Why are you letting them do this?
It's fun.
Welcome
Fun to
back.
catch you off guard.
Welcome back to the Three Dudes Show.
Yeah.
We are getting ready to wrap up this episode here about superheroes and superpowered Jewish deli owners.
Yeah.
And in jokes that nobody's gonna get.
Yep.
But
Nobody gets that yet.
before that happens, we're gonna start with our. Before that happens,
Morty.
we're gonna start with our. Oh my
Get in
god.
on it.
Morty. Sorry.
We're gonna start with our recommendations.
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, I've already recommended this to like basically everyone off of the show, but I want to recommend Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
It's super cool. It's a lot of fun. For someone like me that doesn't play a lot of fighting games, it's surprisingly easy to get into, difficult to master.
Yeah.
Like you do.
I didn't really understand the appeal of this until you showed me the
It's
other night.
really. I watched him play it. It's really neat.
I had to see
Yeah.
it. In a way, I had to see it because I'm not a guy that really gives a shit about Dragon Ball. Honestly, I'm
Right.
not a guy that cares about it. I am getting the middle finger here, but
No,
I get
I
that.
get it. Yeah.
I just don't have a tie-in.
Dragon Ball is absolutely is a visual thing anyway. It's more for watching, ADHD fights than like anything else.
Yeah.
Like nobody watches Dragon Ball because it has a deep thought-provoking plot or anything. It's literally just swole dudes beating the shit out of each other.
Right.
Goku.
And some smaller dudes. There's some smaller dudes.
And smaller dudes and also shouting
And Mr. Popo.
and Mr. Popo.
Popo.
Mr. Popo do not lie.
Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo, I liked.
Yeah.
That was the dude that I saw in the DBZ abridged episode
Yeah.
you guys were showing me. I liked Mr. Popo.
Pecking order.
Pecking order.
Shut up, maggot.
Enjoy the climb back up, bitch.
Nobody knows what that is either.
DBZ. In fact, I think everybody who listens to this knows what DBZ
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Okay, it's a small sample size.
But yeah, so I've only tried one online match so far. I after which I determined I needed a lot more practice. So I haven't gotten too big into online play yet, but the game will just hand you unlocks like fucking candy.
Yeah, I love stuff like that where they just give you,
Yeah, if you complete, and it's all cosmetic too. There's only 2 characters you actually need, like either a lot of time and effort or just buy the DLC to unlock them. But the fact that you don't even need to buy them is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans, Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
What's different about them? They have blue hair.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for that, or how would we ever know?
Yeah.
Original Super Saiyan Goku.
Do not steal.
Yeah. Do not.
Rare Goku.
Yeah, like I swear, some of the shit, like now there's like Super Saiyan Rose, and it results in Goku Black.
Oh, cool.
And he's got like a big energy scythe, and I swear it's like they're starting to just lift shit off of DeviantArt now for
Yeah.
I prefer Super Saiyan Merlot.
right. But yeah, it's Goku in a black gi with pink hair.
Nice.
And he also has a British I think he's like a fusion between Goku and a god.
You
And
meant
then
like
that-
a black Goku.
And no. There are no black people. Well, I take that back. Piccolo's kind of the
Yeah.
series. In the same way that Skeeter is the black guy on Doug. Even
That
though
was amazing.
a good
That was amazing quality.
Thank you.
even though he's not actually black.
Yeah, right.
Piccolo's the black guy of DBZ, even though he's not actually black.
Right,
Because if
yeah.
we say it's Mr. Popo, everyone's gonna get mad.
I always thought Mr. Popo was like Hindu.
Yeah, he's some kind of like.
So some kind of brown person.
Yeah.
I think he's just some kind of like raceless weirdo.
Yeah, he's just a weird like Swami kind of guy.
He's like not even. He has no race. He's a negative. He's a film
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah, pretty much.
pecking order.
Morty.
Every time someone burps, we just
I'm gonna start
Morty.
doing that.
Yeah, you guys remember when that Richard and Mortimer cartoon invented burping?
Richard and Mortimer.
You're an asshole.
Oh yes, the real adventures of Richard and Mortimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought to you on the Grown Up channel.
Right. The grown-up channel.
Morty.
So, God damn it.
Well, stop fucking.
I can't help it. So anyway, yeah, so like I just completed like the first story arc, and it gave me something like 50,000 zenny, which each unlock is 1,000 zenny. So I got like 50 capsules of just, and these are like for your card, like how you can set like your title and like background and stuff. So I've got mine set up to, now to where my screen name now is Bald Brigade, and my primary team is Krillin, Tien, and Nappa.
Nice.
All of them.
What's that mean?
They're all bald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I only got it because I saw him do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. So you can like customize your title card and everything. You've got like a little like avatar that walks around. And you can unlock different characters to be. In,
Oh, they're super cute too.
yeah, different
They're so kawaii.
color schemes and stuff like that. So it's all like cosmetic stuff that you unlock. But yeah, I haven't really been able to stop playing it for the past few days. It's really fun. Again, even if you're like me and you suck at fighters, you'll still find some level of success.
I'm terrible at those games.
Yeah, nobody's
too.
good at them.
Yeah.
No.
There are people. I'm sure there are very few people
In
that are
South
very
Korea, because they're good at everything.
right.
Yeah.
Morty.
But yeah,
good. Catch it on. Catch it on.
but yeah, no, I recommend Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It's a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
Chris,
Itchy.
Yes.
Chris, what would you like to recommend?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a choice of an album.
Okay.
Yes.
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 My man.
Yes.
My man. We do that at work to each other all the time. My man. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you guys pick an album. Would you like to hear a 60s singer-songwriter album, a 70s heavy hard cock rock album, or a 90s I don't know what the fuck it is album?
90s.
90s?
I'm with Aubrey.
Okay.
Okay, so I recently
That was my first instinct. I want to know what the fuck it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I recently re-listened to an album by the band Ween called The Mollusk, which I think is maybe one of the most accessible albums. Like, it's if you're either into Ween or you're not. It's like it's one of those. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Zappa or Primus in the sense where like you just have to find the one that you like.
I heard you
know
were
what I
into
mean?
Ween.
Yeah. What?
Someone told me you were into Ween.
Look at you.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo.
Penis.
Yeah, thanks. But no, it's I think maybe the most accessible one. It's you can't classify Ween in a genre.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
part acid jazz, part punk rock. I don't know what it is. It's weird music. Ween is weird music. But the Mollusk is
Little They Might Be Giants thrown in there.
yeah, exactly. It's like if Zappa and They Might Be Giants had a baby.
Yeah.
And that baby was
crack
twins.
that baby was a crack baby.
Yeah, there you go. And they were twins, and their names were Dean and Jean Ween.
It's such an insane thing.
Yeah, Diener. Dean Ween, affectionately referred to as Diener on every Ween release. But yeah, the album's called The Mollusk, and it's all very like nautical themed. And I don't know how to explain Ween if anybody's never listened to them. They have a song called Spinal Meningitis Got Me Down. This is such a weird. And every time they play it, they go, "This is a blues song." And it's so
Actually, I think the comparison with They Might Be Giants is really
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
there's an absurdism about the lyrical content and the subject matter, like the way that like They Might Be Giants did a song in which the premise was everyone wants a rock to wind a piece of string around.
yeah.
Nobody. What are you talking?
What are you
about?
talking about? Exactly right. Well, that's pretty much exactly what Ween is.
Yeah.
So the Mollusk has some cool tracks on there. The Mollusk is one of them.
Yeah.
Ocean Man, which is infinitely catchy.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite song on there is a track called "The Golden Eel," which is just this weird. Like the song is surprising and will actually startle you in certain parts, just because not like lyrically, but it'll just throw like this weird musical, like this weird theory thing is happening at several points in the song, and it'll go from quiet to loud, and it'll freak you out at certain points.
I don't know if I want to listen to that.
It's weird. It's weird
It's
shit.
an assault on your
not a
ears.
headphones album.
Ween is an assault on your ears. It's a weird. It's like all right, Dave. Like years ago, we were talking about Primus, and you said Primus is one of those bands that's barely a band. It's a lot of organized cacophony.
Yeah.
and that's kind of what Ween is, but it's a little more mellow.
Yeah.
So check out the Mollusk if you want to be really weirded out. It's good music. It's just. It's all I don't know how to explain it other than you just have to listen to it to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. Go check out The Mollusk by
The
Ween.
Mollusk. I'm writing that down right
Written
now.
by Dean and Jean Ween.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to go next, Aubrey? Or do you want me to go?
Sure,
Ben,
I'll go
What-
next.
Ben, do you have any preference?
No, wait.
Please pick one of us.
Might as well just keep going around the table. Right past Dave and on to Aubrey.
knew you were going to do it.
I was gonna say, but mine is a game, and we could have brought it back around. Well,
Oh,
whatever.
well,
you
you-
guys fucked it up.
Come on back around again.
No, do you want me to go first?
No, it's okay.
You can pass, I think.
No, I don't know how this show works. I only run it.
I just invented that rule. You can pass if you want.
I'll pass. You brought it on yourself.
All right.
Oh no, please. After you, Dave.
Okay, so my recommendation is very simple and very basic. Just watch the fucking Olympics. I never get excited about the Olympics ever.
That's because
I
the
am
Winter
excited.
Olympics are better.
Yeah.
You know, I think they
Infinitely
are.
better, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of them. In particular, so NBC only shows so much Olympic content, right? But I also recently started a trial of Sling TV, which the last time I tried it was not that good. And this time it's still not that good, but it has the Olympics. One of the things that infuriates me about Sling TV is you can't pause a lot of the time. It's like I'm watching television on the internet. Why can't I not pause?
Yeah.
To whatever, put it in the buffer. Just let me do what I want, but it won't, whatever. But it does have the NBC Sports Network, which has a ton of Olympic content. I'm considering actually like going through the free trial and actually buying a month of this just to watch more Olympics because it's so cool.
It's an idea.
Chloe Kim kicked the shit out of the half pipe yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were talking about it last night, watching Chloe Kim basically score at what? It was a 98.25.
Female Chinese Shaun White. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, well, she's South Korean, and that's exciting
South
because
Korean, yeah.
because the games are
I
in
got
South
her,
Korea,
yeah.
but she's an American citizen.
Right.
She's competing for America. Her parents are South Korean. Basically, both us and South Korea are flipping our shit at the same time because she's awesome.
Yeah. She did back-to-back 1080s.
Which apparently doesn't happen, or I think never has happened at the Winter Olympics.
I thought, no, I didn't know about that. Really?
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
It depends on if you believe what the commentators say, because they don't always know everything.
Yeah.
But that's what I thought I heard last night. So there's so much cool stuff to watch. You know, obviously we watched. You were watching when I was the women's ice hockey.
Yeah, it was Sweden and Japan.
Sweden
yeah.
and Japan was an awesome game to watch. So much cool stuff going on. Watch the Olympics. You know, it comes once every 2 years in one form or another, but it's such a cool thing to watch. It's cool to get excited about. You know, like, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of reasons to get super stoked about America these days.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
And we still don't bow our flag at the Olympics.
Yeah.
all right, like,
Sorry, I hate to ruin your thing. Let me bring it back down.
but no, I think it's an exciting time to be like, okay, right now in this specific context, I am proud to be an American.
Where at least I
Yeah.
know I'm free.
I'm proud to be an American by association to this one person who's doing great things in one specific area of athleticism.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? It's a
Hey,
nice little
but you
refresh.
gotta hold on to what you got. I mean, that's all.
It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not.
Yeah.
We've got each other, and that's a lot for America.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Yeah, so watch the Olympics. It's cool. It only comes around once in a little while. You're right over there, Aubrey? Yeah. Watch the Olympics and you didn't listen to Bon Jovi.
Yeah, why not? We'll throw that in there.
Both of those.
Shout out to Jersey's own Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora,
Also, very quick one.
avid listeners of the podcast.
Very quick one. I don't know if I mentioned this already. Did I mention I played Doki Doki Literature
Yeah.
Club?
Oh, you did not on
you
the
played it?
podcast.
I played
me
it.
too.
Doki Doki.
So you played it, so you know the whole awful.
Yeah.
I played it. I
saga.
also watched Jacksepticeye play it.
Spoiler alert if you haven't played it yet, because we talked about it a couple weeks ago. But
Yeah.
spoiler alert. Yeah.
It's
If you don't already know by now that there's a
spoiler.
Yeah,
that
well-
there's a reason for the psychological horror tag.
They
Yeah.
warn you at the beginning of the game it's not to be played by people who are particularly sensitive or
Triggered.
whatever. I guess. Yeah. So
I played it anyway.
and you were still here.
Yeah.
Triggered.
It's just fair warning. It is a pretty dark game. That's all I want to say about it.
Yep.
You know, don't play it. Take that warning seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people probably, like, if you're a little bit faint of heart, you shouldn't play this fucking game.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. I cannot stress enough. People should play it.
Yeah.
If you think you can play it, play it. It's
There's a
fucking
game
good.
theory on it.
Yes. I recommend
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I'm very excited that if there really is another game coming out of this
might be
this
more.
company,
There
this
might be
Dan
more.
Salvato.
Yeah, Team Salvato.
Yeah, very excited.
I messaged this guy on Reddit. Like, I found his username, and I messaged him just, like, effusively praising this game and begging for more, basically.
Yeah.
I had such a wild time playing it.
Yeah.
So I just short recommendation. Follow Chris's recommendation.
Thank you.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pass back to you.
All right, we're passing back. All right. Okay, so my God damn it.
All right.
Sorry.
Nobody knows what that is.
Sick burn.
Honestly, I don't even know what you guys got that from. I just
We
do
don't
it.
either. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Oh, there's not a
I'm the
real
only
thing.
one who knows what that means, and I'm not telling.
Okay, well, anyway, my recommendation this week is also a video game. Mm-hmm. And it's from a little while back, but it's just a small indie game.
Super Mario Brothers. You might have heard of it. It's called Super Mario Brothers 2.
You might have heard of it. It's Donkey Kong.
That 2, baby.
All right, not that far back, but it's a game I like a lot, and I think everybody out there should get to play it because most people haven't heard of it, but it's called The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Oh. Man,
I've never heard of
It's
it.
pretty obscure.
Yeah, it's
what
an
is this
obscure
game?
Yeah, it's an obscure game. It's an RPG.
Yeah.
It's set in a land called Tamriel.
Now, by RPG, you mean role-playing?
Role-playing
game?
game.
And not rocket-propelled grenade.
No,
Okay.
role-playing game.
Not
Let me ask you
really-
this. Can I play it on the Nintendo Switch for some reason?
In fact, you can. See, the thing is, this game is so good that it's been remastered. And not only is it remastered, it's in VR.
It's also on the Nintendo Switch.
It's
for
yeah,
some
okay, it's
reason.
it's on the Nintendo.
I want to
Switch.
play it in VR so
The
bad.
game's so good they released it 4 times.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and how many times have I paid for it? Not 4, but I would pay for it 4
I
times.
paid for it 3 times.
I've paid for it.
Yeah, I bought it twice now myself.
Twice. No, because I got you the enhanced edition.
Yeah, so I didn't pay for it.
Well, you guys count as a cumulative 3?
I bought it 3
4.
times.
So-
or no, because I got the remastered for free because I already owned the base and DLC.
Yeah.
God,
All right,
just
so
put out 6 already, Bethesda.
we got
please.
3.
Yeah, come on.
Stop it.
What are you waiting for?
we got 3 copies of it. Let's say. All right. Anyway,
I'm going to buy the Switch version too.
I was gonna say I mean,
I'm going to buy it.
It's worth buying as many times as you have.
yeah, it really is. It's a good game.
Maybe a Switch is what I'll buy with my tax refund.
Yeah, I would really love a Switch, but don't buy Skyrim for it.
No. No. Why would I do that?
No.
I mean, I would. Oh wait, but take it back. We're being mean about the Switch, but you know what you can do with the Switch? Play it on the shitter.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's exactly
Skyrim
why I want
while I
Skyrim.
poop.
I want to explore Skyrim on the toilet.
Skyrim while I poop.
Dovahkiin.
Skyrim while I poop. Skyrim while I poop.
No. All right.
Skyrim. All right.
Okay,
I
we tried. Anyway,
That's enough.
all right.
Bye for daddy.
Slice of pie for daddy.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's my.
That's
homework.
it?
That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
That's the first one of those this episode, believe it or not.
We haven't said that's it yet.
That's it.
I think you're right. I think that's probably the finest game that I've played probably in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, maybe the last 15. That's it. Well, maybe the last 20.
it's definitely gonna
Maybe my whole life.
it's definitely going to go down in history as probably one of the greatest video games ever made.
Yeah, I think so.
No question.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Someone steals a sweet roll, I've heard. Is that true?
Yeah. Someone took an
If you're like
arrow.
me, you steal everything and have over 1 million gold at level 54.
Yeah. My favorite Skyrim moment of all time, of all the times I played it, was when I picked up a butterfly
And
out of
became
the air
over
and
encumbered.
became over encumbered. I'd stolen so much that I grabbed a butterfly and suddenly, oof.
It's funny because Ben's been playing Fallout New Vegas, which, if you didn't know, was also by Bethesda Studios, and you can become over encumbered. But he's there's a karma system in that game,
Oh, okay.
and so when you
Yeah.
steal things, your karma goes down. But I mean, I still steal things in Fallout. I don't care about the karma system, but every time Ben passes something like that looks delicious, but it's not. I said delicious, but I didn't really mean delicious.
Delicious.
That looks very useful, but it's in red. He's like, no, I can't steal it. But yeah, you can. No.
I just realized we haven't been plugged in this whole time.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah, I just
Jesus
saw that.
Christ.
You're at
Power is
6%, bro.
Power is about to die. No!
Holy shit.
No!
Oh god, this is horrible. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
No, let's not.
This is
Don't
good.
even joke about that shit.
No, let's see. Let's see what happens
Did I
here.
make it?
Did you save that boy? Did you got that meat?
I didn't save that boy yet.
You haven't saved that boy?
I've saved that boy a few times.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
No, we got power. We're good.
Did you got that meat?
No, I haven't got that meat.
You gotta save that boy. You gotta got that meat.
Nobody knows what that is.
I know.
You
Sorry.
guys let the ball drop on my burp.
Oh, Morty.
Morty? How about that? Morty?
Oh, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Bird.
Oh.
Bird.
So anyway,
Everyone knows what that is at this point.
Well, some
Dead air. More dead air.
it's
Just a little bit.
The one in which we have
I mean,
a lot of dead air.
it ain't our turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was done.
She did it.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
done?
She's done.
Oh,
Said that's
Fuck
it.
you, man.
She
Okay,
said
then
that's it.
She looked us right in the eyes and she
I
said,
said, that's it.
that's her.
Oh, okay. Then,
I'm sorry, one more time? What was that?
That's it.
Oh, that's her.
That's it.
then what have we learned?
What have we learned?
Did we learn something?
I, for one, that learned that babies are covered in hair all the time.
Vellus
Vellus hairs.
hairs.
Babies they're just little teen wolf babies.
They're little marmots until they decide not to be.
Yes, it's a conscious decision,
They go, nope.
much
person.
like homosexuality.
Thanks, Mike Pence.
Thanks.
You piece of shit.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Mike
You
Pence.
Yeah,
stupid
fuck you,
Ken
Mike
doll
Pence.
looking piece of shit.
You
Choke on a
fucking
dick that you want to choke on.
fucking Stepford husband.
You goddamn penisless robot. I learned that Quincy Jones doesn't know every or anything.
At all. Nothing.
I haven't decided which.
Fuck you, Quincy Jones. You fucking
You
producing bastard.
stupid, highly accomplished, much decorated producer who gave us Rashida Jones that we all love so very much.
Oh, wait,
Garbage.
what?
Yeah, it's her dad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
believe it or not.
Oh, well, I believe it. I mean, I can see it now that you say it. But
Yeah. Oh, shut up, Doc.
Shut up, Don.
Where
He's
is that
complaining
dog at?
down there.
I learned that the North Korean agitation department has been putting rocks in your shoes and cleaning your clothes since 1955.
Yeah, on various cycles and efficiencies. I learned nobody gets this,
Yeah.
which is true, actually.
The only thing I wrote down is 999 from SimCity.
Yep. We
I-
almost had a president who ruled us based on SimCity.
SimCity,
Nice.
which I mean, classic game, but come on,
Yeah, it's not very smart.
that's and
It's not very good.
It's not that I didn't learn other things. It's just I didn't write anything down because I'm lazy.
Your tax policy advisor can't be someone you click on
Yeah.
as a president. It can't be a guy you click and a speech bubble comes up and says, "Here's how to run the country." Like that's
But can it?
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
Time will tell. In the
I don't know.
future.
What about you?
You learned
You learn
something?
Who are
anything?
you, gay?
Fuck.
I would say you didn't write anything last
hey,
episode either.
at least I
think.
got something down.
I
Jeez.
think I wrote a few things down last episode, but yeah, I didn't write anything down this episode. I apologize.
So you learned nothing, which is something I learned just now. So now you get a bonus.
All right.
I learned that you didn't learn anything.
Oh, I was gonna say. I thought you just found out about the babies, right?
The Velas, baby.
I
Yeah,
mean, even though Chris
I
already
learned-
said that, you could
I
still
learned
say.
that I was a prenatal werewolf.
I learned that the
Ooh, that's
vomitorium is not real.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bonus.
It
I
is.
learned
It's
that.
just not what you think it is.
You don't throw up in it, or you shouldn't throw up in it.
I would hope not. Yeah, because then someone's got to clean that.
People
Yeah.
have thrown up in it. You're not advised to do
Right,
so.
because then they got to get the lions back over there to lick it up.
oh,
Yeah, no one's gonna.
no, that's
mop
what
that.
pigeons are for.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the same way that you're not.
Oh, pigeons. Oh.
In the same way that you're not supposed to rest in a restroom,
Yeah.
but there's nothing necessarily preventing you from doing it. It's just
Yeah.
not that that's not what it's there for.
Except the horrible poop stank.
Stank.
It would be weird if we called it the poop room, though.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
restroom is fine.
Yeah.
I learned Morty.
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 I learned that Superman is super lame, and then in parentheses I wrote, ha ha.
Oh, hey, look, I did learn about the kryptonite thing. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's very interesting. I like that, and it made me hate Superman more.
Like the idea
I
that he
hate
was
him
just
in the first place.
a guy that could do anything, and then just because someone needed a week off, they go, okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
well now he can't do everything.
Yeah,
but
right.
I just wrote down slice of pie for daddy.
Slice of pie for daddy.
Do you guys, anybody have
That's
anything
it?
else? I have one more here.
What's that?
I wrote about the many misfortunes of Dean Cain.
Oh man! Somewhere Dean Cain's ears are burning.
Yep, look for that on the best of season 2 compilation.
Yeah, probably. That absolutely deserves
Yep,
to go on a
6
compilation.
4,
Dean-
maybe 5 months from now.
Dean Ween Kane.
I mean, there was like
The Diener.
The Diener Kane. Diener Kane.
Diener Cain.
It's really stupid.
Okay. Oh god.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
oh, my hands are sweaty and
This
it
is
won't work.
this thing that annoys everybody.
these.
Sorry guys.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
All right, with that, we will see everyone next time, and
Yes.
we won't see you because
We're here and you're like listening in the future.
Yeah, we're not
Right.
even on the same timeline, really.
right. Yeah, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So, in that regard, in that case, we bid you farewell.
Adieu.
And you
Av-
God damn it.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.
So long, and thanks for all the fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.